Music ending. Big up, people. Big up, big up, big up, big up. Another spontaneous stream. I'm watching, obviously, the MMA on Netflix. So I thought while I'm watching it, let me speak to my friend, Mr. JK, about what's going on, around the football. I've done a pre-recorded video
Mm-hmm.
about obviously what Mo Salah said. So I just want to discuss it with you, if you know what I mean, JK. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe, and all that good stuff. We're about 49 away from. Hopefully, if no one unsubscribes, we're about 49 away from 3,000 people obviously subscribing to the channel. Thanks to the likes of JK, Uncle Rods, and Nalante, all the good people that's come on the channel. Dean, Uncle Frank. If it wasn't for these people, I don't think we'll be as far as we are. You know, and it's the consistency now, isn't it? It's the consistency, and it's becoming a normal thing for me now. You know, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And people are liking it. That's what I like about it. People just join me spontaneously. Like I did this thumbnail about what 40 minutes ago, and look at that already. You know, people already, have in the chat saying what they normally say and all that stuff. I gratefully appreciate that. It's a Saturday night. You know what I mean. While I'm off, I want to make the most of it, JK. I don't want to like waste the time, if you know what I mean. So I
Mm-hmm.
spend obviously the last few hours with the wife. And I thought like she's asleep now. Let me just come on here and just discuss this things that's happened at the football club. Obviously,
Yep.
Salah, the King's speech. Salah has spoken, and Xavi Alonso is gone to Chelsea. He's not going. He's gone to Chelsea, 4-year deal. And it looks like Arne Slot, what I've been saying all along, doesn't look like he's going anywhere. If you look at the results, JK, he should be gone a long time ago, bro, and he's still at the football club. But we're going to start with, and there's another thing about Steven Gerrard. As we're speaking about Mo Salah, what he said with JK, I want to hear his opinion. You guys seen my opinion on my pre-recorded video, which got a good, chat underneath it. Not a lot of views, but the chat was good for it. I appreciate the comments down below, guys. Always put comments down below. I always reply, and then all of a sudden, other people see the comments down below, and then they participate in that way as well. So please, when we're offline, put the comments down below, man. I've always responded. So JK, what do you think, man? What do you think was the King's speech? And as you know, a lot of people, a lot of players, ex-players, recent ex-players, and and the players that's playing right now have liked that tweet from obviously Mohamed Salah. So what do you think about that,
Mm-hmm.
bro? How
Yeah.
do you see it? Is it bad intentions? Is it good intentions? Is it in
Mm-hmm.
between? How do you receive it, bro?
First up, big up Clive in the chat. TW, hope you're cool,
Oh, of
guys.
course, yeah, yeah, always, man.
Look, bro, I see that one there. It is actually fact. We're not playing great. None of this rock and roll football, full steam ahead
Always.
football. And you've seen, I've said it on 12 Man Show earlier.
Mm.
Andy Robertson is a prime example of how Arnie Slot has destroyed our club this season, even
Mm.
last season. Look at Robertson last season, bro. He
Mm.
couldn't even get his
Our
feet right.
hearts are sad, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. What happened to
Mm.
Hearts? They lost against Hearts, yeah?
They lost like a Celtic. I think they had to win that game, and
Yeah.
or even get a draw. I'm sure it's even get a draw. But yeah, they lost the game. Celtic beat them in the last few minutes. I think it was the last few minutes, and the
Mhm.
Celtic are champions. Martin O'Neill arrived, and they're champions. It's crazy, isn't it?
There you go.
Yeah, but carry on though. Carry on, bro.
Yeah, it's like Andy Robertson, bro. He wasn't that left back that we thought he was last season. We were like, yo, this has this guy ever played football before? That was
Yeah,
Arnie Slot's fault. That was a big major red warning sign for me.
yeah.
And then you look at other people, like who has got better under this manager?
Nobody. Everybody talks about Gravenberch. Has he got better? Look at him now.
Look at him this season,
Can't
bro.
even, can't even
Gravenberch is
put two
on
yards
wandering.
passes together, mate. Can't even put 2 yard passes together, man. So yeah, he hasn't got better. Let's be honest there.
But you know what it is for me, bro? In general, in life, you always got to look at the bigger picture. And
Yeah.
I don't think this manager's got the mindset to do that. I think sometimes,
Big
I
up,
don't know
T-Bone.
if he thinks he's coming or going.
Yeah.
What is his actual goal here? What's the aim here? What's the flow here? Because for me, the flow here is
Yeah.
first gear, second gear, controlled football, pass, pass, pass. No ball going to the number 9 in the box, waiting there like an idiot, like a guy
Mm.
waiting for a bus.
Yeah.
And the manager has no personality. That's the
Nope.
major plus for
And that's
me.
the
The
major
guy,
thing at Liverpool Football Club. Big up, Trudon.
you got
Yeah.
it.
Flintstone's still in
exactly
the
that.
house, bro, representing. But carry on, carry on.
That's what True done as well. Yeah, for me, it's all about the personality, bro. You've seen ugly guys who got big personalities get the best looking girl, bro.
Yeah, it's
That's
true.
how important
As long as they can
personality
do
is
the
in life.
talk, innit? It was, yeah, Trudon's
There
one
you
of
go.
them. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I couldn't give a better example than that.
Yeah.
Jurgen
As soon
Klopp
as he
was the
gets in
guy
the
he was.
house, yeah,
Klopp was the guy. He was the personality, bro. He knew from top to bottom
yeah,
what needs to be done, how it needs to be done, and how to talk to people.
yeah,
Major thing in life.
yeah.
How do you talk to people? I don't think Arnie Slot. I think Arnie Slot may be a good lad. We can't say he's a bad guy, bro. Football's
Yeah, I
football.
don't know him personally.
I
No,
don't
no,
know him personally, but for me, the way he hasn't done it the Liverpool way,
no.
and that's the he's done it like we're Chelsea or something.
Yeah,
We are Liverpool, bro. You've got to do your homework before you get here. You had 2 months before you got here to do
exactly,
that,
mate.
and you never
Exactly,
did it.
mate. Exactly, mate.
Give Steven Gerrard a call. He said, "Listen, Stevie, I'm gonna be the new manager. Can I spend some time with you?
Yeah,
Find out. Do something, bro. Like,
spot
but
on.
that's where Edwards and that other lad comes in. They're
Yeah.
anti-Liverpool for me. They're not the traditional Liverpool fans sort of guys. They're in it for the money, bro. That's their job. They've got no
Yeah,
links to Liverpool. You know, none of their
yeah,
dads played for Liverpool. They're
yeah,
just there for the dough. And
yeah.
that's why they're up and down. Oh, we're going, we're staying,
Mm,
we're fucking
mm,
going. So if they
mm.
were serious guys, bro, they'd be like, you know what, I don't give a fuck if Real Madrid give a score, we're staying out. They've
Yeah,
never gave us that, so they can go out the door tomorrow.
yeah, 100%.
There you go, bro.
That's
That's the
what,
club.
that's why I said like a big club like Liverpool Football Club should not be
Fucking around.
experiencing people in a short term deals. And you know what we keep hearing, JK, in football terms nowadays, football is a business. I've never seen a business. I'm sure you own a business. I own a business. I mean, I've never seen a business that doesn't strive to get better. Do you get what I'm saying, JK? Does that
Exactly.
because we keep hearing the modern day football is a business. So if you're a business, why aren't you getting better? Why do you always yo-yo every single time? Why aren't you like, when you got the opportunity to become the best team in Europe, why don't you take that with both hands? You look at this football right now, JK. It's a shit football from everybody in Europe. There
Bad.
ain't no team that's dominating. I mean, Arsenal is not even playing great football, but they're there and thereabouts. If we played 5 years ago of football, JK, we will be in a better position right now. We'll be dominating. You know
We're
what I mean?
dominating.
Even if
Yeah.
we go 40% up in our play, we could still win the league. You know what I mean? If we had
Yeah.
that kind of, mentality at our football club. But you look at it now, bro, like everything at our football club is dead. The fans are fighting. The players are outspoken nowadays. When did you ever see this under Jurgen?
Never.
Players saying something. If players say something, they're gone. They will never be there at Liverpool. Look at Saka.
Yeah.
Saka was gone straight away. Emre
Straight
Can
away.
gone. All these guys gone. All the people that had a mouth and Jurgen didn't like, they were gone from this club. But so for some
Exactly.
reason now, because someone was saying it on Anz's show earlier, I was watching. Yeah, someone said last season he was brilliant with the players. He was a guy that nobody can mess with. But what I said was, yeah, you can say that, but what you got to look at is he in the first time you get there, everybody fears you. Do you get what I'm saying, JK?
Yeah, everyone's nice.
But when time goes on, they test you. Players test you. People test you
Yep.
around the football
Yeah.
club, and then they're gonna see if you're weak or you're a strong person. And now they found out he's a weak guy. So now they're taking advantage of him, disrespecting him. You know what I mean? On the pitch as well as off the pitch. We see on the pitch players having a go at him when he's telling them something. I mean, and then you don't see them for a couple of games after that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's just a mess, JK. I swear, bro. I can't watch this anymore, bro. And it's hurting me. I don't know how you guys feel because I'm sure you guys love the club as much as me. If I'm hurting like this, I'm only imagining you guys are feeling the same.
Bro, when that third Villa goal went in yesterday, I didn't know to laugh or cry. I actually started laughing, bro. I'm thinking, how did you see that third goal, bro? It was so messy. Mamardashvili, bro. Come on, man.
He's not good enough, bro. He's not good enough.
I don't know if he's coming or going. I don't know if anyone's talking to the brother, saying to him, build him up. You know, for me, a human thing is we've got the power to build people up.
That's what.
That's our
That's
power.
why Jurgen
We
was
can
the
talk.
greatest. That's why Jurgen was the greatest,
That's
my
why
friend.
Jurgen was the greatest, bro. He could make a mediocre player who's good into the best in the world. That's a gift, but it's
Yeah,
a natural gift. You can't really go and study that. You
yeah,
can't go and really learn that. I think you're born with that, bro. I think everyone's had a bit of turmoil in their life,
yeah.
but I always come back fighting after that. Like
Of
something
course.
happens bad, yeah, bang.
Yeah, let
So
me share these things with you. Carry on,
and
JK,
that's where
brother.
Slot for me, he isn't mentally infused in
He
the
will never
team.
be. You know that he will never be
He
mentally
won't
in
be. He won't
tune.
be.
I
This
keep
was the
telling
year to
people,
do that.
people don't understand when we're saying that, JK.
Mm,
That's the scariest part of it,
yeah.
guys. Like the guy ain't good enough. No matter what he does right now, it's never gonna change. I promise you. We've seen this before. How often did we see this, JK, in the old days with people like this? Like we keep hoping they become something, and then years and years go by, and it never changes, JK. How
A
often
good
did we see?
team, exactly that, bro. A good team never has a whole year of poor football. A
Exactly,
good
bro.
team never does that, bro. 2 games, yeah,
Hell
ciao,
no.
back on it again after. A couple of injuries, whatever. This has been going on for exactly a little bit more than a year now. Because I don't remember
Since
when we
last
won the
year, since
league.
the Newcastle
Since
game in
last
the
year,
final,
PSG Newcastle game that in that week that was a disaster. Um, yeah, bro. This I don't know what it is. Is it? Are you trying to portray the world who you are, Arnie? Because for me, actions speak louder than words. So your
Mm.
press conferences don't need. You can just come on there, smile, wave at everyone, and walk off. But go and win the game
Look at the
after.
people that's liking this, JK. Look at this. Can you see? Or is it, you need to make it a bit bigger?
Let's
You
have a
can see,
look.
right? Now, better?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Look at the people. Obviously, this is my friends, innit? But look, Frimpong. That's a Dutch player. Fucking Frimpong's on there.
Oh damn!
That's a Dutch player. Look,
Wow.
Frimpong. Look at this. Look at this. Calvin Ramsey. Within his right, to be fair, the way he's been treated recently.
Yeah, he's like
Florian
I'm not.
Wirtz. Florian Wirtz. Ibrahima Konate.
All these everyone's
Reese
players are
Williams.
together, aren't they?
Kate Gordon. My goodness me, man. Owen Beck. Nat Phillips still around? Goodness gracious
Yeah,
me.
West Brom.
Wow. Kirkes? Curtis Jones? Soboslai.
I think Curtis actually said something as well. He had a little comment on there.
Did he? I need to check that out. And then you
Yeah,
got
yeah.
Ryan Gravenberch. Look, Dutch players even. Endo. The silent assassin. Oh, Andy
They're,
Robertson.
they're
Harvey
feeling the
Elliott.
pain.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man.
Oh, Achtenberg. He's still around. I didn't even know he still works for Liverpool.
Stevie G, bro, is even saying
Oh,
something
yeah,
after.
I've got that video. I'm gonna do it next.
Oh, wicked.
I've
Yeah.
got everything for you, bro. Don't worry.
I
I'm
like the way
gonna.
Stevie G talks recently. I just like the demeanor.
You gotta
Even though
love
I
the
talk
football
to
club, bro. You can't really do things like this, dude. So this is what he said. Yeah, I have witnessed this club go from doubters to believers, and from believers to champions. It took hard work and always did everything I could to help the club get there. Nothing makes me more prouder than that. That's his club now, isn't it? No matter what, it's Mo Salah's club.
Yeah.
Us crumbling to yet another defeat is this season was very painful. Let me ask you a question. Did you see how long Arne Slot was speaking to him? And by the time I think he came on, we conceded the third goal, bro. Make that make sense. He was talking to him so much, we conceded the third goal after that. It's a fucking joke, man.
That third goal was the worst, probably
I
one of
couldn't
the
believe.
worst goals we've conceded ever.
I
I'm
couldn't
like,
believe, bro.
bro,
I couldn't believe.
who's the guy with common sense on that pitch right there? Has the manager messed their minds up of our players so much that they can't even clear a ball? like, this is what people don't understand about football managers. Football managers are really powerful people in
Yeah.
a club. They're the main dude. And what happens is, if he's woke up in the morning and he's pissed off with his missus or whatever it is, he can bring that to work.
Yeah.
And he might think, you know what, I'm going to go and pick on that player today. He's an annoying little fucker anyway. I'm going to pick on him today. And you get people like that. I'm not saying Arnie Slot does that, but you've got to understand we live in a world where humans are a bit fucked up.
Yeah. It's different, bro. It's different. That's what my mate was asking me earlier about it. My mate Scott, he's asking me about, how can people like watch this and accept it? I said, mate, like what you need to understand is we're the older fans. Like we've seen success in the 80s and all
We've
that
seen the top
stuff.
football.
We've
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
the greatest players, you know, at Liverpool Football Club and consistent winners. Like that's what we've seen. The thing is, after 92, these new ones, they don't know what Liverpool is all about. If you know what I mean. So if you look at the older ones, that we are the ones who always remind these people what Liverpool Football Club is all about. You know what I mean? And I don't think there's many of us that say that, and especially in the social media, you know, side of things. If you know what I mean, JK.
Yeah.
And I keep telling him, mate, it's the people that came after the success that don't know what Liverpool is all about. That's why they accept being mediocre, and there's no fight in the fan base at the stadium, and you know, at the stadium as well. So until everybody gets together, in my opinion, and fights the cause, these things are going to continue, bro. Bro, we lost 20 games this season. That's including the Community Shield, yeah.
I can't believe
And we're
it.
still, and not only that, we have not changed from the start of the season till now. We're still playing the same way.
Probably
We
getting worse.
get
We won
yeah.
5 at the start.
Nothing's
We
changed. It's
can't
just
win now.
yeah, nothing's. We was bad in the beginning of the season. Even the first
we
five
were.
games we've won, we've scored in the last minutes. Are people forgetting this?
Yeah.
It was Crystal Palace that woke me up. I said, God damn, we're
They're
getting
beating us
battered in
every
that
game.
first half. You know what I mean? We're not fighting in this game. Crystal Palace are killing us. And I said, I hope when they come back after during international football, he goes back to the drawing board and starts looking at what the issues are in our football team. Because surely he knows, because Carragher already warned him in advance in that Bournemouth game, as you remember, and told him, I don't like what I'm seeing, boss. You're too open. It's open, expansive football. And then, you know, Arne Slot's got that attitude. You never won the Premier League. Why are you telling me how to behave? You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
had to put my team out and all that stuff. That's the kind of attitude Arne Slot's got. He's very
Exactly
arrogant.
that.
Very arrogant.
And very stubborn, arrogant, and he's not going to build any. Look, at the end of the day, he's not in the world to go and make friends, but to have that respect
But
is
listen to
important.
legends, man. Yeah.
The guys who've been there, done it. You know, like
Especially
for me, if I'm
especially
going to
the
move
local people.
to, if I'm going to move to Melbourne, I don't know, to work in Neighbours, remember Neighbours, and
Neighbours.
I don't know, and Fozi, you'd be like, bro, I've got my cousins live in Melbourne. You'd be like, here, ring them up, they'll tell you everything you need to know, trains, this, that, and the other. That's what you do, bro. Common sense. For some reason, Arnie Slot does not want to make any connection to anyone at the club. He's got 7 guys with iPads on the touchline with him.
Yeah.
God knows, are they watching Netflix and chill? What these guys do?
I'm telling you, they are watching Netflix.
What
I
they
am
do with them
convinced.
iPads, bro?
I am convinced they're watching Netflix. I tell you why I'm convinced about that, yeah, JK. Because every goal we concede is the same type of goals. Players leaving people with space, and then they shoot, and then all of a sudden our players are holding their crutch and turning around, you know, so it doesn't hit them in the face. Every goal is the same.
They do that side thing.
Yeah. They keep looking backwards, and they're too far from the player to stop the shot. I've always said it. This is what I've been taught. This is what I teach when I used to do football. I know you're scared of the ball, but if you approach it and make it a smaller impact, it won't hurt as much if the ball hits you. You're just stopping a goal going in. So go run, sprint towards the ball, and make sure the ball hits you from a short distance, because it ain't gonna hurt you. Simple as that. You know that, JK. That's what you do. But for some reason, our players are always too far. They give the player 5 yards to look up and place it in the top corner. It wasn't just Morgan Rogers. Look at McGuinn as well. He did the same thing.
Take a kidney pie, scored a sweet beauty from outside the box, bro.
There you go.
That tells me everything I need to know. As soon as he did that, I thought, wait, you letting John McGinn score that
McGinn, mate.
against us?
McGinn,
Forget
bro.
about it, bro.
You know, it's
He's a
embarrassing.
good little
bro.
player, but come on, man. He's scoring a beauty like that.
It's embarrassing. So he says it was very painful, obviously, the defeat against Aston Villa, and not what our fan base deserve. At least he's thinking about the fan base. You know what I mean? I like that. Because without the fans, guys, Liverpool is nothing. They need us. Remember what I've told you guys many times over. When you look at Liverpool Football Club, when everything is together, is when we're the strongest. When we're still disconnected, is when we're not the strongest. And you remember when Jurgen came in, we were so disconnected. He didn't know what was going on with this football club. People were leaving like 10 minutes to go, 15 minutes to go to the stadium. And he's asking what the reason is for this. And then he finally learned about what Liverpool Football Club is all about. So what did he say? Okay, in the future, don't leave early. I promise you, we will come back in games when we're losing. And what did they do? They've always
Yeah,
came back. There you
yeah,
go, bro. The guy knew what he's talking about. So
yeah.
he said, you got to listen to the guy. I don't think people listen to Jurgen, man. That guy's a genius.
He's
Absolute
genius, bro.
genius.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a professor of football. Let me just put it that way. If
I
he
think
had,
he's more humanitarian. He's a very if someone's fallen over, he's the first guy to go and pick him up. He's that type of
exactly,
guy. You know what I
exactly,
mean?
bro.
But Arnie Slot would take a photo and walk over him.
Yeah, yeah. So what was this? What was that? He said, "Us. I want to see Liverpool go back to being the heavy metal attacking football. This is
There
what
you
the
go.
player. Don't forget the heavy metal attacking team. That's what he said. That opponents fear, and remember how fearful we were, guys. Like back in the day, it wasn't just in England. It was in Europe. We used to go in European games and beat everybody
Yeah.
comfortably. I didn't worry about European games. That's how easy it was for me. It did not matter if it's Barcelona or Atletico Madrid. Two different styles of football.
Bayern
We
Munich
was
even, bro.
yeah, even away from him, I was not
Yeah.
worried. And
Yeah.
he's right. If he's writing things like this, it shows there's something going on inside the club. All the players don't agree with, which is the tactical side of the game.
Of the game.
He's talking about heavy metal football. They don't like this
That
slow,
tells you everything.
lethargic football side to side. They don't like that, man.
They
It's
don't
like,
want that.
to me, when I watch Liverpool, it reminds me of, what do you call it? Soldier Boy. You know what I mean? That moves he does. But I do FSG with the yo-yo, and I do the side to side with the slot. You know what I mean, JK? So it's like a music. To me, it's like a music video. Up and down, FSG out, and then side to side, on the slot. You know what I mean? Out. So it's just the same shit every game. The worst part of it for me, JK, is I go into games now. I'm hoping we create a chance. We don't create nothing anymore, JK.
They could create
I know
nothing
we
no
scored.
more.
I know we scored 2 goals the other day, but that's from set pieces, bro.
Yep.
Oh man, yeah, heavy metal attacking team. So he's directing this obviously at the coach when he's talking about something like this.
Like
That
to me, I get
opponent's
from
fear.
that comment there, I
Yeah.
get Jurgen Klopp football. In other words,
Mm-hmm.
that's it because he was known as heavy metal football.
Heavy metal
There you
football.
go.
He's probably
you go.
asking for him to come back. You never know.
That's what he is.
If he comes back, Salah might stay.
I think so.
He's saying heavy metal attacking team that opponents fear. I agree with that. And back to being a team that wins trophies. We forgot how to win trophies this season, guys, like, because we intentionally get out of trophies nowadays. It's no longer Liverpool go for everything. I've said this to you before. Remember when I used to say about the corrupting the mind, JK? When I said to you, once you start getting out of trophies intentionally, you corrupt the players' minds. They become losers. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the same as like after the Crystal Palace game. It was 9 out of 12 we lost after that. Do you guys know that? Yeah, 9 out of 12. So once the players are used to losing, it's very hard to bring them back into winning. That's why we're struggling all season. You already put that in their mind. Losing is a norm. When losing becomes a norm, it's very hard to get out of that. Even under Klopp, we had the same issue. Remember, we lost 6 games at home in a row. It started with Burnley, as you remember, JK, and we couldn't get out of it. We had to do something extraordinary to get back into the Champions League spots. Put Reece Williams and Nat Phillips at the back, and then just go for games. And that's what we did. And I still remember that picture with Reece Williams and Nat Phillips with the scars on their face. Remember that picture at the end of the season when we qualified for not 4th, 3rd spot, JK. It's crazy, man. So yeah,
But they put a shift in, bro. Why?
Yeah, they
Because
did.
the adrenaline they got from the manager to tell them this is your job, get this done. I'm happy. That was said. Yeah, maybe the persona of all the big names at the club, Virgil, Salah, maybe Slot finds it difficult to communicate with them.
Yeah,
But he's your captain, bro. You got to tell him what you need doing as a captain on the pitch. That's your responsibility, Yanni.
yeah,
You know, he acts very stubborn and arrogant and that.
yeah,
But what's he like behind the scenes, bro? He seems a little bit quiet and that. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Bill Shankly was quiet, but he was a master.
Oh, same as Paisley,
the
man.
difference.
I mean, what did they say about Paisley? We didn't understand what he was saying, but he was very direct.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so they played the game, and and obviously he was the greatest Liverpool manager of all time after that. You know what I mean? That is the football that is the football I know how to play, and that is the identity that needs to be recovered. He said, and kept for good. It cannot be negotiable, and everyone that joins this club should adapt to it. The heavy metal football is talking about, yeah, guys. Winning some games here and there is not what Liverpool should be about. All teams win games. That's what he said. There you go. Liverpool will always be a club that means a great deal to me and my family. Obviously, Liverpool made his name, innit? That's why. I want to see it succeed for long after I have moved on. So even when he goes, he wants Liverpool to be still successful because the legacy of the football club is what counts at the end of the day. As I've always said, qualifying to next season's Champions League is the bare minimum, and I will do everything I can to make that happen. And that's the game we're playing against Brentford, obviously next weekend. So there you go, people. Like, the guy is putting his feelings out there. If he was selfish, he would talk about himself. The guy is leaving, and he thought, let me say my piece before I leave. I don't want this club to be going down the route of the old days where we struggle. He's just giving you guys an indication what's going on at Liverpool Football Club is not what it used to be anymore. Players are becoming too complacent. They're too, modeling kind of players. They're not really interested in staying behind in training and coming early in the training. That doesn't exist anymore at Liverpool Football Club. That's what I gather from Mo Salah when he spoke in his farewell video as well. He's giving a lot of information to you guys, and I know that some people don't like it, but I like to hear something like this. I feel connected to my football club again when I'm hearing things like this, because I always knew there was a problem at our football club, and Mo Salah is sharing that. That's brilliant in my opinion. I know some people don't like it. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's crazy, man. It's madness, like what's going on at Liverpool Football Club.
But it ain't like he's making any lies up on that, bro. He's actually just stating facts.
Exactly. What's wrong with that?
People ain't happy,
what is wrong with that? Why are people having to go at him about that?
Yeah, but that's the thing, bro. I feel we live in a world like that's why politicians get away with a lot of things, bro. But why? Because no one's out there who's working with them together, pointing the finger at them, saying, "Listen, you're fucking it up there, bro."
Exactly, mate.
So that seems to, like, for me, I will listen to what Salah's got to say. Why? He's been there, done it, and he's been at Liverpool for so long now. He's part of the furniture. Exactly. So, are you going to take his side or Arne Slot's? At the end of the day, Salah is a world-class athlete, has been for years. Probably was probably the best player in the world for a little while. So when you have that sort of status, you're gonna have an ego, you're gonna have a personality. But for me, Salah's always had his feet on the ground. Yeah, he's a spiritual guy, family, this, that, and the other.
Well, Daryl in the chat is saying Slot gone, Honest is coming. I thought Alonso was coming.
How did you find out that? How do you know that?
1 minute is Alonso, they're telling me, next minute is Honest. Like, we've got to make up our minds here, guys. You guys told me what they told me was they're sure Alonso is coming in. That's what I heard. They are sure.
I heard that enough times, bro.
The contract is going to end at the end of the season. That's what I kept on hearing. So now look at what Alonso's gone. I told you guys, nobody listens to me. I told you,
his
guy
Madrid
is going to Chelsea.
Something.
Liverpool have not spoken to Alonso anymore. The only time they've spoken to him was back when they were searching for Jurgen's replacement. Other than that, Liverpool didn't go back for Alonso. Telling me, like, you guys are telling me at the end of the season he's going to end his contract at Real Madrid and Liverpool is going to go for him. Now look at what's happened. 4 years.
That was yesterday's news, bro. Remember on the show?
Come on, you got stop this nonsense, man. Arne Slot is still here. He hasn't gone yet. Looks confident all the time. He's smiling. He's talking about next season. Come on, man. Wake up, man.
He was wearing a black bomber jacket yesterday.
There you go.
Like he was some bouncer at a nightclub or something.
This Honest guy, whatever they're talking about, what pedigree has he got as a manager? Apart from looking like Klopp 2.0. What has he got? What pedigree has he got as a manager?
No, like, he is a good little manager. He's still got into the Champions League again. He's a good manager, but he ain't no Liverpool manager.
There you go. Simple as that.
You know what I mean? Don't the you know what makes me laugh about football? I
Mm.
wish a lot of more people went out
Big
there
up
with the
H,
coaching
boy.
badges
Big
because
up
when you
Daryl.
look at the football caliber of management now, I
Yeah.
mean Martinez can be manager of Belgium Prime and Portugal Prime, bro. We're done. When
Yeah.
Angie Martinez is their manager, so that's the world we live in now. Too many people in the wrong jobs.
Exactly.
Martinez did fuck all for Belgium. Nothing. They had De
He's
Bruyne.
rubbish, bro. He's a
He ruined
rubbish
them, bro.
manager.
That was their prime players. Now look at their team now, bro. Not great. And they're giving him the Portugal job. This is what I'm saying. What is going on in this football
It's
world,
like a
bro?
fashion, bro. It's like a fashion, bro. That's what it is. It's always been
What does
football.
Martinez say to
Football.
them in an
Let me say
interview?
something to
What's
you,
he doing?
JK.
I'll clean your house for you
What you
every
need to
week.
understand,
Let me
what you
have
need to
it.
understand about football, JK, it's like a fashion. Have you ever noticed that? It's like, oh, Pep Guardiola does this. Let's all do this. Pass from the back and then build up to the front. Like, do your own fucking formation.
Do
Be
your
your
own
own
thing.
person.
Make up something. You
Leave
know
your
what I
own
mean?
legacy behind. Don't copy other people,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And finally, someone's done this. And like Jurgen, look at everybody else now. They're all doing the same thing. They're all
Yeah.
running away from the Pep Guardiola formation. Even Pep Guardiola's running away from that, man. Wake up, man. It's like a fashion. I don't know what it is with this generation, JK. It's like we have to copy each other every single time. It's like even on social media, it's like an echo chamber on these places. One person says something, everybody else is saying something, and and it's not always right either. It's always in the wrong side. It's weird, very strange, man. It's very
Because people
cringe.
don't want to use their own initiative. But why? Because if they fail, they're going to take the piss out of them. But if you
It's
know
madness.
someone's done something and it's been successful and he does it the same way, you got more of a like the chance to win something, bro, and get more money in your paycheck. That's what it's all about, bro. That's why you got robotic footballers now. They can't fucking kick a ball to save their life, but they can run
Fucking
around like
joke.
donkeys for 90 minutes, 96 minutes,
It's the worst
whatever
football
it
I've
is.
seen in years. Listen, man, this generation, whoever's watching this football, I didn't grow up on this shit, man. This is shit. Let me just put it that way. It's the worst football I've ever seen in my life. It's robotic, man. There's no technical ability.
No
The beautiful
dribbling,
game is
nothing.
gone. The beautiful game is gone, guys. I'm sorry to tell you that. Your generation is watching some horrendous, robotic,
Oh,
stat infected football. That's what it is. It's dead. Football. We've got World Cup next month. Nobody's even talking about it anymore. You know me and
yeah.
JK when we was kids. World Cup every 4 years. We was ready for
Oof.
it, bro. Sticker
Ready,
books,
bro.
everything, mate.
Yeah, man.
You know what
You
I
get
mean,
me,
bro?
bro. Yeah, yeah.
I used to be ready, bro. I couldn't wait for World Cups, man. Every 4 years, it's a long time, bro. I got my sticker books ready, all that shit, man. Hell, man. Nowadays, look at us. Look at us, man.
Yeah, but
What
that's
a
the same
joke.
as the film and music industry, bro. They used to be like really top class and that back in the days. Now
Yeah,
look at
yeah,
it.
yeah.
The
Now
load
it's
of
just too
fucking
repetitive. They keep doing remakes in it of the same movies. Enough, man. Enough of
enough.
this shit.
Football
So
was
let's.
next on the agenda, and they've done it. They've
Yeah.
ruined football via VAR, referee decisions,
Where does that
media,
come
Sky
from?
Sports.
Where does that come from? Across the Atlantic, because they have it in their game. Now we're hearing referees talking on the microphones
Yeah,
in the middle of the pitch. I don't want to hear your
bro. I
disgusting voice.
seen, I seen what's his name give a halftime interview the other day. Tottenham game. One of their players, he was giving a halftime interview. I was like, you know what?
Goodness me.
What
Football's
is going on
finished.
here, bro?
Half time, bro. What about
Halftime.
when players are exchanging shirts during the half time as well? They can't wait to the end of the game, bro.
Yeah,
Madness,
madness,
bro.
madness.
That's,
Mo Salah has also been tweeting. This is what he has had to say. Shall I read the whole thing, or maybe I'll just read the bit in bold, actually, because that's probably the most important thing. Us crumbling to yet another defeat this season, talking about the Villa game last night, was very painful and not what our fans deserve. I want to see Liverpool go back to being the heavy metal attacking team that opponents fear, and back to being a team that wins trophies. That is the football I know how to play, and that is the identity that needs to be recovered and kept for good. It cannot be negotiable, and everyone that joins this club should adapt to it. Stevie.
Wow.
What do you
Listen,
think?
that is extremely interesting. Mo Salah doesn't really speak much, and he doesn't tweet, and he certainly doesn't tweet like that. So I think he's
concerning
sending a
goal.
message to the outside that things in that Liverpool dressing room are not right. The identity's gone, and it's really hurting him to see it in front of his own eyes. I'm surprised the timing. With one game to go, his last game for Liverpool. You know, you guys know he's been involved in the media. He very rarely
took a big
speaks.
risk,
He's done
JK.
interviews lately because he's obviously bringing the
He's
curtain
hurting,
down on an incredible Liverpool career. But that is quite damning to the Liverpool manager and the staff in terms of where this team's at. That's my opinion on that.
What would the manager make of that?
I just think especially when he's not been asked. I was wondering whether there was a quote after last night and he was a little bit emotional, as he's proved he can be. But that's just him coming off his own back, just putting a massive, you know, we talked about Chelsea standing up and putting their chest out and saying what they want. That's Mo Salah, but he's on his way out. It's not even like it's doing it for his own benefits.
Is he speaking off his own back for the sake of everyone else in the dressing room? Who knows? But it's strange, it's unusual.
It's put a lot of pressure on whoever's doing the next interview, put it that way, Stevie. Do you know what I mean? To represent Liverpool
Well, he's
properly.
going to be doing a load of media around his last game, so I'm sure, especially if it's Laura will be saying to Mo Salah,
Mo,
explain yourself, come on Mo, come clean. So I'm really looking forward to the coming days because that's unusual for a Liverpool player and it's unusual for Mo Salah.
If you're Arne Slot, listen, the season's been what the season is, and you know he wants to send off at Anfield, and it seems quite barbed towards the manager, and like it's premeditated because he's just, you know, he's not been emotional after a game. So
Crumbling's a strong word.
Yeah,
when you're talking about a team and a dressing room crumbling.
And the style of play that he wants, that we all know what he means,
He's
is the
basically
previous
saying that's
style of
not
play.
there. Yeah, no, it's quite damning.
Strange.
And the timing.
I
It's unusual.
think he puts a dampener for him on his last day.
It's unusual
maybe.
Does it put unnecessary pressure on the last games of the season for his
Listen,
teammates?
the pressure's on the players and the pressure's on the manager because it hasn't been nowhere near good enough. The performance last night was terrible. It was awful. It was difficult to watch from start to finish. And it hurt me watching Liverpool last night. And I don't normally say that. It was a tough 90 minutes last night. They got what they deserved. Villa were better all over the pitch. There was no fight, no desire, no passion, no patterns of play, no connection. They're not moving around the pitch together. Individuals are miles off what I know they can perform at. It hurt me to watch Liverpool last night. It was nowhere near good enough.
It's crazy, isn't it, JK? Hearing that from Steven Gerrard, who doesn't really normally say anything like that about Liverpool Football Club, bro.
I like the way Stevie's talking in the last few weeks. He's gave a lot of little interviews here and there. I like the way he talks, bro. I don't understand how football. Like, look, if he became the Liverpool manager before the PSG and the Man City FA Cup game, where we lost 8-0 on aggregate and never scored any goals, and when Stevie came in there, I don't think any fan would say that score would have been that.
100%.
4-0, then 2-0, 2-0.
Big up, bro. Big up, my guy.
So,
thank you for that, man.
Bro, bless up, Kaiser.
Big up, bro.
Yeah. Look, everyone's talking about it now, man.
What do you think of it? I haven't even asked you. What do you think of it, like, in full? Like, let me just read this message where he's saying, I see some saying, Slot has been terminated. Well, I hope so, bro. He needs to be terminated. Not literally, like, you know, get out of Liverpool. That's what
I'll be sacked.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Draw or win.
I'll be sacked.
I'll be sacked, yeah. Late night Flintstones. Of course, bro. Listen up. When I'm off, I'll come on, bro. I've been trying to promote the channels in the last 2 weeks. And and it's been all right. It's been all right. I got good reception from you guys, and I appreciate you for that, honestly, man. Did you see Ends? He was killing it, bro. Absolutely killing it. Husam in goal. Yeah. He invited me, but I couldn't do it. I got to start spending, time with my wife and the family, man. I can't keep doing this every single minute. You know what I mean, JK? It's too much, man. Sometimes YouTube takes over your life, bro.
Well, I think, like, when you do football shows and that, it's like when you feel like chatting about football.
Yeah. That's why.
If you don't feel like chatting about football, don't.
Exactly, bro. Honest, he's talking about Honest, obviously from Daryl. Slot is going. I hope so, bro. I hope so. But he's still in the job. Slot is gone soon. Well, they said that, and they said Xavi Alonso is going to replace him, but I haven't seen anything now. Xavi
That's
Alonso
what I'm saying, bro. Look at the world we live in. How many mans have been saying Alonso's coming, Klopp's coming back? Where do these people get the info? You never hear from me that I'm saying, oh, you know what, Alonso's coming in, he'll be here next Tuesday.
Yeah, do you hear me say
On
that?
the fucking dot. I'm
I'll
not going to
never
say
say
that.
They're
I'm
telling
not
me
going to
about
make that up.
telling me
If
about
you
his
know
contract.
100% that John Henry has rang you up and says, listen, lads, this lad's coming in. We've signed the contract. It's already
Exactly.
done. You can
That's what
let
you
your
need to hear.
let your
That's what
bedrooms
we
know.
need to hear, man. I don't want to hear this stuff like, oh, he has to wait to the end of the season for his contract to be terminated. Well, he didn't have to wait, did he, to the end of the season? His contract has always been terminated because he just signed for fucking Chelsea now.
Chelsea. That was the one that was yesterday, bro. Someone
the
said
season's
that.
the season's still going. So he didn't have to wait. Liverpool just didn't approach him. That's the difference.
Yeah.
Madness,
And they're going to pay
bro.
him an extra 150 a week anyway.
Yeah,
On top
bro.
of what we would pay him. You know, so financially, yeah, sound and that. But you know how much Chelsea are as a club. 3 months down the road, bro, you can be out of a job if you don't hit it.
Yeah, True Don is saying Slot has responded to this, by the way. Where? I didn't see it. Has he? Let me check. No way he responded to this. This club is... Listen, if this happened, man, this club is gone. No, seriously, JK. If he's responded to this club is
EastEnders,
gone.
bro.
It's
EastEnders.
gone. It's like the old days, like in the 90s. Players
Pat
running
Butcher's
that
going to
asylum.
walk out soon. She's going to be
Huh?
our mascot for the next game.
Who?
Pat Butcher.
Pat Butcher, fuck's sakes.
You know, that's EastEnders, bro. This is what I'm saying. This is what it's been like for the last 2 years. EastEnders,
Yeah,
man.
100%, bro. 100%. Listen to Jurgen when he was with Crouch. This is how a manager should
this is tough.
embrace Liverpool Football Club. This is how you talk. This is what you do if you want to get the best out of that city. This is what you do. Listen to Jurgen, guys. It's only about 42 seconds.
Fell in love with the city instantly. So we had to first we were in a hotel, but we didn't want to live in a hotel. It was nice, but we wanted to have something like a home until we find a real home. So we moved in a flat. And at nighttime, we always walked through the city. And when it was really night dark, just to get to know the city a little bit. No people in the streets. We just walked through. And we all know. Liverpool, of course, have rough parts and stuff like that, but beautiful as well. And then you get to know more and more people, and then it's really difficult not to fall in love with it because people are special. Whatever other people say, people here are special.
Thank you.
And so that's why it felt home. It was home for 9 years, and it still feels so. When I fly in, it's coming home.
Yeah.
Look at that, guys. Look at that, JK. You see? The guy took walks in rough areas, didn't care. It feels like home. That's what you want to hear from your head coach. That's what makes Liverpool Football Club tick. Things like that. I mean, you have to embrace the city. You have to embrace the people. But these motherfuckers, like Arne Slot, still lives in the airport, near the airport, so he could travel, commute to his, country and come back. I'm not stopping a man going to see his family, my friend. But concentrate on the football club first, bro. That's your job. Why aren't your family moving over here with you? Did you always think you was gonna get sacked? Is that the reason? What? Why? I just don't get it, bro. I really don't get it, man. It's crazy, man. Yeah. So this Honest guy, this is what they're saying. He's the next in line because of the obviously Alonso not coming through. What would you do if this Honest guy comes in, JK? What do you think about him?
As I said, good and upcoming manager and stuff. At Stuttgart, finished fourth, I think.
No, I'm saying like, what would he bring that you know of? Like, can he make us champions? Can he make us compete?
No.
Fuck.
He
This doing
hasn't-
this track. I love
Look, when I look at Dennis Undav, the old Brighton player, under him, he's just smashing it, bro. He's scoring goals all the time.
Yeah.
He's a good little manager, but as I've said before, he doesn't seem the Jurgen Klopp sort of. He's got a mouth on him. You know what I mean? He's a bit like cheeky in that. But for me, I want a big. I don't know, man. Look at Alonso, bro. Alonso doesn't seem the Jurgen Klopp type of personality. He's a bit of a quiet lad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let me share this with you. Yeah. Carry on.
So, yeah. So for me, Alonso isn't really a big personality. Football wise, he's got it all there. He's played for the big clubs, this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
But personality, so he might get the respect that way.
Yeah.
Where Jurgen did it with his personality, you know what I mean?
Oh, 100%. You look what Fabrizio Romano is saying about Xabi Alonso. He's saying that Xabi Alonso has signed his contract earlier today at Chelsea. Everything completed. The agreement until June 2030 is done, sealed, and will be announced in the next hours. There you go. Xavi's contract to run from July 1st, but set to start working immediately also on transfers as well. So they're going to step away, from what I can read from this, they're going to step away from, the hierarchies buying players, and he's going to do, obviously, what he can to contribute in the players that's coming in the future. Because all this stuff they normally do when they buy the players for the coach, it's not working for Chelsea. They're at the Champions League again this season. So there you go. There you go. He's going to be like a full control kind of way for Xabi Alonso. What a shame, man. I would have loved him at Liverpool, to be fair, man.
He was the guy to sort out Wirtz, Frimpong, all these type of players, you know. He worked with them before, smashed it with them.
Yeah.
I wanted that vibe with us. So, God knows what we're doing.
This is explosive from Indy. He's saying Mike Gordon. If you guys remember Mike Gordon, he was the Michael Edwards of previous years. He's the one who got us Van Dijk when James Pearce let it out early, as you guys remember. It was about 50 million, 45 million we was going to get him for. But they increased the price to 75 million because of James Pearce getting overexcited, you know what I mean, and wetting his pants. So there you go. So Mark Gordon is the FSG president who served as the primary bridge between the owners and Jurgen Klopp. What a relationship that was. Brilliant relationship that one was. During Klopp's highly successful tenure as a Liverpool manager. There you go. Mike Gordon, first choice would be to bring back Jurgen Klopp to Liverpool. Can the unthinkable happen, JK? Can this happen, JK? Are you waiting yourself if this happens, yeah?
No.
Caution signs everywhere, yeah?
Nah. Like for me, yeah, of course it could happen, of course, but it won't, I don't think.
He's done, yeah?
I think it's something to do with the owners, Edwards, and all their shenanigans. And would Klopp be happy that Harvey Elliott's gone, Kwanzaa's gone, Diaz, Darwin, all the guys who are his boys?
Trent as well, yeah, especially Trent and that, yeah.
So for me, yeah, Trent as well. So Salah now going, Robertson. So he'll be coming back to a whole new ball game. Maybe that's what we need. For me, top manager, he's had a few years holiday now. I would take him tomorrow, no problem.
So if you had a choice between who's your obviously, but who do you want as a manager if it's not Klopp?
What, being realistic, it was just Alonso, bro. Yeah, it was just Alonso.
If you choose between them, you chose Jurgen, didn't you? If the both of them came available, okay. Yeah, I'll choose Jurgen all day long. I'm not. You know what, JK? I'm not that type of fan that goes back to managers. I'm the one that moves on. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm the kind of people that move on because I don't like going back. It's never the same as the first time when you go back. But I think Jurgen Klopp is an exception, bro. It's an exception, man.
He's a different kettle of fish.
100%, bro. 100%. It's the way you manage teams, the way you manage the city, the way you manage the fans. You know what I mean? He had everything under control at Liverpool Football Club, and that's what I miss. And I've always said that to you guys. Like, we're lucky to have someone like him. Enjoy the time he's here. I remember I kept saying to people, "It don't last." I always say that. And the way he controlled everything around our club, it was just beautiful, man. And I missed that. I really missed that. You will never see Mo Salah and all these people coming out and saying these things. There you go.
Never.
Bro.
Yeah, they had a little piff now and again, but it weren't like this. I'm doing a couple of interviews and that about it, you know what I mean? Nothing like this.
Hell no, man.
Andy Robertson, I want to go to Tottenham. That's how desperate Andy Robertson was to leave us under Slot. I'm going to Tottenham, who were in a relegation battle.
Bro, look at the look at the Salah statement and look how many people liked it. They're still playing at Liverpool, if you know what I mean. It's saying over here from Wins, it's saying Jurgen Klopp is very furious with Arne Slot and how he has destroyed Liverpool. It's understood hashtag Liverpool will hold an emergency meeting. We've been hearing that today, innit? Emergency meeting after losing Alonso to Chelsea. They want Klopp. They want to get Klopp back to help qualify for the Champions League. I wish that can happen. If that's not done, it's over. So if Klopp comes back, guys, I don't want him for a short term. I want him for a long term. If you can't do long term, we go elsewhere and look at someone else, in my opinion. I can't do these short term things. Yeah. I can't do this.
Give us 3 years, Jurgen. That'd be great.
That's it, man. This is the Sebastian Hornes guy, guys. I'm gonna read it out to you. He looks to me like Jurgen, but mini version of Jurgen, like Jurgen 2.0. Sebastian Hornes' story drops. Oh damn! So this is the thing that's around the social media. Everybody's talking about. He's the obviously the target for Liverpool Football Club next. That's what they're saying. If it's not Jurgen, we'll have a full breakdown clarifying the latest on Liverpool's FC's interest in Sebastian Hornes. Stay tuned for inside details and what this could mean moving forward. This is the guy. Look at that. Looks like Jurgen. No difference, man. He's got the Jurgen facial features, as they say, innit? Yeah, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Areola, but he hasn't managed a top-tier club yet, but love his style of football. What do you think about Areola, bro? Mark is asking.
Yeah, if I
Big up, Amrish.
Bless up, Amrish. If I had to choose a manager at the Premier League, I'll probably go with him. I think for what he's done with Bournemouth after they sold all their defence. When Kirkes left, the other guy went to Real Madrid, and their defence just got battered, bro. And they've come back even stronger. Good little manager. Fair play to him.
Yeah, he's a good guy. That's about it for me. You know what I mean? I need a strong manager, like I told you guys yesterday. I need something that's, that's only interested in developing players as well as winning. That's what I need. I like Areola's style of football. He plays pretty well with Bournemouth, but I've seen that from Thomas Frank and I've seen that from Graham Potter at Brighton. As soon as they went to big clubs, they shrank. And that's what I want to see him in a Tottenham first. I want to see him in a Aston Villa. I want to see him in Chelsea. Some teams like that to prove himself before he comes to Liverpool. We're too far of a big club for small-minded managers that's never won any trophies. Because if you have these type of managers at your football club, it'll be impossible for you to win trophies in a consistent basis. And that's what worries me about Areola. I like his style of football. That's as far as it goes. I've never seen him win a trophy. And that's what we're all about at this football club, winning trophies in a consistent basis. I mean, and as I said, if you're getting Areola, I see another yes man. That's what I see. He's not a strong guy. As what if he's gonna be a yes man, yeah, guys, he's gonna play in the Champions League, he's gonna play in the Premier League, he's gonna play in the FA Cup, he's gonna play in the League Cup. How can he get all that together and win for the manager that he's already is now? This is not an L plate job. This is a pass job. I mean, you have to be passed in order for you to coach Liverpool Football Club. And when I watch Areola, it's going to be the same as Arne Slot. At least Arne Slot is more successful than Areola. You know what I mean? He's won the Premier League, he's won the Dutch League. He should have won the Dutch League twice because it was cancelled. And he's won the Dutch Cup before he left. So we've got to be smart here, man. I don't want to be here next season, the season after that, if we appoint someone that's small-minded kind of manager. The football is great, we could say that, but where's the winning pedigree? That's what I want to know, JK. Has he got it in him? Is the club going to be too big for him? Is the players going to be too strong for him? Because look at Arne Slot, JK, when he first came. Everybody was talking about him being ruthless the way he did that thing to Kwanzaa. And I told you at the time, JK, I remember telling you guys, he better do this to every player. If he's doing that to Kwanzaa, I want to see this done to every player. And he didn't. He cowered. He could start off being a strong manager, JK, but you got to maintain that. And that's what let Arne Slot down in his couple of years at Liverpool. He didn't maintain that strong mentality that he showed in the beginning on the younger players. The senior players were still playing even when they were playing badly, even when there wasn't following instructions. Right now, we could see it as well. We're still seeing Gakpo every single time, JK, when we're not supposed to see him. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, Gakpo yesterday, bro, non-existent. I don't know what he's doing.
So what do you think about what I said about Ariola? I like it, but don't expect success. Let me just put it that way.
Yeah, look, bro. Every manager has to start his journey somewhere, and his journey's
But
been.
shouldn't you work your way up the ladders instead of like going straight to? It's for example, you're at La Liga, yeah, JK. Sorry to interrupt, bro. Say you're at La Liga, yeah. You coach Hercules, yeah. You move to Valencia. After Valencia, you move to Atletico Madrid. After Atletico Madrid, you move to Real Madrid. That's how I see it. That's what you got to do. So when I'm looking at Bournemouth, they're Hercules, but I want to see him at Tottenham. I want to see him at different teams, win a few cups here in the Newcastle, if it has to be. Then we could discuss the Liverpool job after that. Bournemouth does not really give me any motivation. Okay, he lost a lot of players, and he still managed to compete somewhere somehow. But you look at this season, JK, it's been a horrendous season, bro. We're shit. We've lost how many games? 11 games this season? 12 games in the Premier League? So, and we're still fifth. Make that make sense, bro.
It's mad.
I mean, come on. Got to be realistic, guys. You got to think before we do things like this. The problem with us as fans, when I look at Liverpool fans in the modern day, guys, we watch other streamers and we think like them. Think about the bigger project here, the bigger picture here, and then it will clear up your mind what we need for this football club. Man, nothing is impossible. You can't get the best managers. Do you think these managers don't want to be part of Liverpool Football Club in the European nights? What we did with Jurgen, look how beautiful that was back in the day. The way we won the Premier League last season, look how beautiful that celebration was on the pitch and off the pitch when we went down there and celebrated with them. Do you think people don't want to be part of that shit?
Yeah,
Liverpool is a family club. Liverpool is a together club. Pep Guardiola talks about us like we're his favourite club. Luis Enrique, every time he talks about Liverpool, it's like we're his favourite club. Arsene Wenger, Thierry Henry, Alex Ferguson even hated us because he admired us. That's the kind of club we are at. Don't ever undergrade yourself.
Estimate the badge.
Yeah, don't ever undergrade. It's undergrade, isn't it? Undergrade. Don't ever put yourself in a low category. You're better than that. Always remember what club you're at. People look at trophies. People look at legacy. And we've got that in abundance. And that 10 years with Jurgen, 9 years, whatever you want to call it, it was amazing. If we had a little bit ambition and finance towards the team, we could have run away with the league for that 9 years. But unfortunately, due to circumstances, it is what it is. It is what it is, man.
It's true, spot on, bro, because as I always say, like, what is football, supporting a club and that? I love football, playing, whatever. I just love the game of football, you know what I mean? But for me, when you're winning, you're going to enjoy them moments because look how the tables are turned within 1 year, bro. It's like...
Man, you blink, it's gone, bro. It's gone.
Yeah.
Let me just put it that way, guys. So you got to be careful how you go on, man. I'm not jumping on bandwagons. I don't know who the next manager should be. I just want Jurgen, you know what I mean? If I can't get that, I don't know. Because you guys asked me this yesterday, JK. I don't know, bro. Because I don't see anyone with strong mentality out there that can manage this football club. Because we've given, we did the, Make-A-Wish Foundation for these small-minded managers, you know what I mean? But they're just not good enough, bro. They always crumble, and that's what we're going to be. Remember, in the 30 years, JK, what was the problem? We give these, small-minded managers an opportunity, and we just crumbled again and again. And then you look at, oh, shit, it's 10 years now. Oh, shit, it's 15, 20, 25, 30. You know what I mean? And then the 30 year, I think I don't know about you, JK, I gave up. When we were signing Lamberts and Bedeckers, I said, with Brendan Rodgers, I said, you know what, I can't be asked anymore. Maybe people that was convincing me Liverpool is not Liverpool anymore are right. I had that doubt that I should never have in my head, JK. Convincing myself Liverpool is done. It's no more that club that used to win. We're like West Ham's now, and Leicester's. We're like this now. That's what I started thinking like until Jurgen walked through the door, and then he started saying, you know what, guys? I'm going to turn you guys doubters to believers. And I said, this German guy is crazy, man. Does he know what football club is at? We've been here for 30 years and everybody's promising us heaven and earth and we're still here. You know what I mean? But he delivered, bro. He delivered his promise. He said,
There you go.
if I don't win a major championship in the next 5 years, I'll be managing in Switzerland somewhere. That's how much he believed in his ability. Even with limited resources, brother. Even with limited resources. Madness, bro. Please like, share, and subscribe, guys, if you're watching this. I gratefully appreciate that. I'm only 49 away from, 3K subscribers.
Cool.
Yeah, I just want to continue this on a regular basis. I'm here every day now in the last 2 weeks. You know what I mean? I haven't missed a day. Maybe one. I tell a lie, maybe one. Mark says Areola, but he hasn't managed a top tier club yet, but loves his style of football. We all love his style of football, bro, but it's the mentality of the manager we need, if you know what I mean. That's the most important thing. Football in the modern day ain't no longer like the old days, guys. You gotta like educate yourself in football nowadays. I don't think people do enough of that. When I watch YouTubers, when I watch modern day people, I don't think everybody's played football. I don't think they've ever had that management. I don't think they studied football. So, and the opinions people give nowadays is too easy. You don't do the like overall kind of investigation of a coach or a football club before you take that leap, of faith. What we need is a person that's good psychologically, tactically, mentally, can get into players and make them better than what they are. That's what we need. Psychological factor is important in football because if you don't know about managers, the greatest managers that ever existed, Mourinho's, Ferguson's, Paisley, Shankly, Klopp, Pep Guardiola, what they do is they mentally get into you. They tell you you are better than what you are and you start believing it. That's psychological. They are unpaid psychologists. That's what they are. And if you look at all of them, Mourinho, Ferguson, Paisley, Shankly, Pep Guardiola, Jurgen Klopp, and Kenny Dalglish, of course, at his time, what do they all share? They're all good talkers. They can make you think, even if you're Jordan Henderson, Jurgen Klopp will make you think you're the best player in the world. That's how good they are. That's the belief that you need at a football club. And I look at Areola, okay, he works with these players that are at Bournemouth, but that's his level, bro. We're going to regret it eventually. We're going to say, why did we get this guy? I don't want to go through the same thing we're going with Arne Slot. Arne Slot is a Premier League winner as well. So that's how you got to look at it, guys. Football is a psychological game in the modern day. It's no longer you slap a player and he plays better. That's gone. You get arrested for that nowadays. You're in jail. Now, now you just have to speak to them and then make them believe they can fly. Under Jurgen, these players believed they can fly. They could go on top of Anfield, the roof, and fly from there. They believed in that. You heard Henderson and Milner's interview when he said about when we lost the League Cup final and the Europa League final in that same season, in Jurgen Klopp's first half season. They all said he was smiling, dancing afterwards, and we was wondering why. And he told them, why are you sad? This is just the beginning. We're going to go and win bigger trophies. And he delivered that promise. And all of a sudden, at that time, the players said, this guy's mad. But eventually they started believing in him. And he made them believe. We went from Europa League football to Champions League football to Champions League football to Premier League football. And then we started winning on a consistent basis. Even though we lost to Man City, I still feel a winner because we got them back to 1 point every single opportunity. And there was always a screw job around the corner waiting for us. That Rodri handball, Diaz, Doku, Leicester at home when Naby Keita was in the box and the guy stepped on his toe, did he give a penalty? And then you look at in the same game, Maguire should have got sent off because he brought down Mane on the way to goal, and then Maguire got the equaliser to equal. You know what I mean? So if we won that Leicester game, we would have won the league. So there was always a screw job. Even with the limited resources Jurgen had, he still could have won the league if the Premier League was fair. The only time the Premier League was fair was last season when David Coote, before that, said about what he said about Liverpool. All of a sudden, we no longer have 12 o'clock kickoff games since October in that season. And then we just go and win the league. See, when it's fair, we can win the league. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But what do you think, JK? Sorry, I'm rambling on and all that.
No, it's good to hear that, bro. It's true. It's true what you're saying. Because the way football is now, it's very. There's no soul to it. You know, when you look at the football fans, content creators, most of them are in it just to get the bit of moolah and that, and a bit of stardom or whatever. They're not in it. We love football. That's why we're late now talking about football and Liverpool.
Yeah.
To give people who are watching a bit of energy, a bit of know-how, whatever. They can even join us on stage sometimes if they want to come. You know what I mean? But for me, it's all about energies that you get a good vibe from what you're hearing. Because at the end of the day, bro, I never cry over spilt milk. I'm like, how can we fix this problem we got right now? And I think the longer you leave it, the worse it gets.
It's like, it's like when you leave something somewhere, it gets rotten, in it, JK. If you keep leaving it, it gets rotten, bro.
It gets rotten. And like, you know, when you can see a good manager is when the chips fall down. That's when you see the good managers. And it's got crumbled, bro. Any kind of trouble, boom.
Blame other people. Don't take accountability for his actions. You know,
that's another thing I don't really like about him. His demeanor against people he works with, things he said in his press conferences. There's a number of things. No one's ever told him from the backstage.
The guy gives tactics away in press conferences, bro. You know what I mean? Oh, against PSG, what did he say? Isak is only going to play one half. He told them already, and then he did it.
You know what I mean? Come on, man. Arteta's the best at that, saying, "Oh yeah, Saka, Odegaard, and Gabriel are already injured." Next year, they're all.
And then you see them playing. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. Like, what is going on?
I think Klopp's too honest, maybe. Too honest.
Nah, he's mental. The guy, bro, I'm convinced he's mental, mate. He's mental. There's something mentally wrong. No, serious, bro. He's mental, man. There is no way a human being can tell the truth like that. And this is the kind of games you don't give tactics away. You keep secrets, JK. You don't fucking tell everyone.
Talk about Ibiza, drum and bass. Talk about anything. Talk about Michelin star restaurants. I don't care. Don't talk about the opposition. Don't big them up. Keep it like Pokemon.
Madness, man.
Hey, madness.
Just can't believe it, bro.
But look, bro, we've got a week now. Like, it's Sunday now. So a week today, the last game of the season. That's what I don't like about football. I want to know what's going to happen in the future of Liverpool. We ain't got a clue, bro. So we don't know if a new manager is going to come in. The World Cup's going to be coming on. So there's going to be a lot of things happening. They cannot afford to waste another year. We're going to waste another year of Wirtz. Wirtz for me right now is a player I've been disappointed in. Why? He hasn't been handled right. And he had a little bit of a stomach upset, this, that, and the other recently. But all in all, that guy should be running the game. And what's happened?
That's what we're voting for. You know what I mean?
There you go.
That's what he's here for. You know what I mean?
And if Jurgen Klopp came in, bro, and not because they're Germans, they would just click. Jurgen be like, "Whoa, that's the guy I need," and like, and work straight away. What if Florian Wirtz choose Liverpool, bro? You know why he chose Liverpool? One, they won the Premier League title. Two, because of Mo Salah played for Liverpool.
Hussam, you was right all along, bro. Your boy's dunked, bro. He dunked. We've been waiting for this for a long time, brother. You know what I mean? Someone to tell the truth. He's getting a lot of respect from everybody tonight, bro. He dunked on him, man. Finally, someone is telling the truth, bro. Listen, he's got nothing to lose, the guy. So someone had to say something. And the thing is, Hussam, the players that are with him at the moment at the football club, they've all liked his statement. So they have they have told the head coach he's not good enough. I mean, this slow, lethargic football ain't working. So there you go, bro. They missed the rock and roll football, bro. They missed the rock and roll football.
As soon as that comment came out, there you go. What else you need to hear? Job done. He's telling you, we missed Klopp's football.
Hussam, do you remember when everybody was against you, bro? There you go, man. There you go. Take this to every stream that you do now. I was right about Salah all along, bro. When everybody had to go at him. I had to go at him after the Leeds game because I'm an old school fan. But this one, I support him all the way, bro. For the rest of his life, I'm going to support him for this, man. No, He's done it. All top tier managers are already taken. They haven't been. There's always someone out there, bro. There's always someone out there. Don't ever lose hope, man. You could still get the best. You know what I mean? That's out there. You just have to offer them a better thing. You know what I mean? I back Salah for a reason. We all know he ain't the same physically, but this manager has blood on his hands. Bro, when he sees the Instagram account, Salah's one, of course, with that message, and he sees the amount of players, even Dutch players that's liking it, he's going to start thinking otherwise, bro. You're spot on. You are spot on, man. Yeah, man. The greatest winger in the Premier League. Oh, he is 100%. I'm not disagreeing with that. Our legend. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But
I think he's got a
please-
right to say them comments. You know, I think he's got a right because it's so bad now. Like, how you losing? How you not beating Tottenham and Chelsea? 7 games and lost every game, and they can't play us, and we can't give them a fucking point.
You know the warning sign, JK, yeah? I told this to Hussam on his channel a few times. The warning signs for me is when a manager is very arrogant. Very arrogant. It's like, you've got a formation set for you, yeah, to win, right? From the under 9s all the way to the senior team, like Jamie says, yeah? They do the same tactics, yeah? So even when the youth players come into your team, which they did against Chelsea, there won't be any difference when they take on the pitch. You get what I'm saying, bro? So when you win a Premier League title, and throughout the Premier League title race last season, he was saying, I've inherited a great squad from Jurgen Klopp. And in the beginning of the season, I listened to what he said. He said, I'm not too different from Jurgen. I'm going to work. What I like to do is work with the youth and bring players in, develop players. That's what he said. It came out of his mouth, Jackie. I promise you. And he said the only slight difference between me and Jurgen is the passing. That's what he said. I like to keep the ball more, slow the game down so the players don't do a lot of running. You fucking slow the game down completely, bro. We don't even do nothing now. So he lied.
Slowed it down, even going backwards, bro. Scoring no goals and shit.
So basically, he lied about everything that he said, bro. Lied about everything. Now look at us, bro.
You know what, for me, is the big point in all that, what you just said, is this, bro. The reason Shankly and Paisley got on with it was why? Paisley absorbed the energy Shankly had and said, you know what, I'm going to do it the same way, but add a little bit more. And that's how real humans can advance in life. You don't think, you know what, the last guy was here, 9 years he lasted, not 9 weeks.
Exactly, bro.
9 years, bro. So there must be a reason why he stayed here 9 years. Let me get the key to that. Let me find out how he did that. He didn't want to do it, bro. He said, you know what, I'm Arnie Slot, I'm the fucking man. And that's what it is. And it's the biggest downfall.
I remember I was in Judge Mo's channel. Like, they all laughed at me, bro, at the time. I love Judge Mo. He's my brother, innit? With Hussam and that. But in the beginning, in the summer, what they asked me was, like, is Liverpool going to win the league? I said, of course. We're head and shoulders above everybody. That's what I said, yeah? But I said, but. I always give it a but. I don't say it. I'm not like this. I'm not young. I'm not a kid. I don't just say, we're going to win. It's easy and all that stuff. I said, but. If only Arnie Slot does it in the right way. That's what I said. And they asked me, what do you mean? If he starts with the new players, it ain't going to work, I said. Because majority of them are outside the Premier League. So it's going to take them time to get used to the Premier League. What I want him to do is slowly integrate the players into the team. Remember, Jake, I used to say that a lot. You remember that as well. And I said it with you guys as well. That's how you play. You slowly integrate the new players into the team, which means you got about 10 of the players that won the Premier League, right? But you haven't got Trent, but you got Gomez, that was the right back, right? And Conor Bradley at the time. So Robertson left back, Konate and Van Dijk. You got Gravenberch, McAllister, and Soboslai still there. You got Salah on the right, and then you got obviously the new striker, Isak. Obviously, is a Premier League proven guy, so say Isak up front, and then you got the left wing of Gakpo, right? So it's only one player probably out of the new players that's playing. So it ain't gonna, and that player should be good enough because many people said he's better than bloody Haaland at some stage, as I remember with Isak. You know what I mean? So when you got that at your disposal, JK, you go on with that. You distance yourself from the rest of the Premier League. Do you get what I'm saying, JK? So knowing the Premier League is weak already, considering how you won it last season, make sure at the same time you study what Arsenal have brought in, what their tactics are, what do you see in their future when you're watching their players? Arsenal brought in a lot of players, right, JK? So basically, what Arsenal's got is 3 players for every position, from what I can see. 3 wingers, 3 strikers, 3 midfielders. The back line's already covered: right back, left back, and centre backs, right, and a goalkeeper. Bring in that the one from Chelsea. So that's what Arsenal is. So what's Arsenal's weakness the season before? When a player goes at the team, you bring in other players, right? That was the taboo. When Saka was injured, they didn't bring in anybody because they struggled with that. They couldn't cover Saka, Martinelli, and all these other guys, strikers, of course, and all that stuff. So what did they do this season? They brought in Madueke on the right. They brought in Eze that could play as a number 10 and as a wide player to cover for Martinelli and Trossard and that. And then they brought on Gyökeres, who could be the striker, but you got Kai Havertz and Jesus. So 3 players in every position. So now they're a stronger team than they were last season. But it doesn't mean they're going to dominate. They're still going to struggle during the season, if you know what I mean. So if we study the season according to plan, JK, and make sure our core team is still gelled and all right, bro, we could have won the league by January again. I think we would have won this league this season earlier than last season, in my opinion, from what I can see of this season. But we didn't do that, bro. We went into the season in an arrogant way and played the new players straight away and thinking we're going to slowly transition into the season because we're going to outscore the opposition because we've got Isak, Ekatike, Gakpo, Salah, and all these guys. And it didn't work out. I've always said it. Just be careful what you do. Make sure you do everything with caution. And that's the arrogance of this guy. Do you know why he did it? Because he wanted to get away from Jurgen's style of football. Because imagine you're going to every press conference, JK, and then you've got Man United journalists, Arsenal journalists, Chelsea journalists, Manchester City journalists saying to you, oh, well done for winning the league, but you did it with Jurgen's tactics. You did it with Jurgen's players.
Jurgen's players, yeah.
So imagine you hearing that in every press conference. Some people are strong and they will actually say, yeah, but I won the league and he hasn't. So what? You know what I mean? With these players. You know what I mean? That's what you say. A good man will say that. But this motherfucker, what he did was...
You know what he should have said? But he should have said, you know what? I'm following tradition. I'm doing the way Paisley did with Shankly. He followed Shankly. I followed Jurgen. And we're going to keep it the Liverpool way. And
exactly,
if he said that, bro, all the fans would have fucking loved him.
Oh,
this is what
bro.
I'm saying, bro. You got to be... He's not clever enough for me.
He's not clever, bro.
Use your words better. Use your knowledge better. Say the right things. If he just dropped them lyrics, what I just said now, the man would be like, yo, this guy knows. He knows where he's at. Simple. The normal one. That's what Jurgen said in the first one. The normal one. Bang. Yeah. Everyone loved him. And that's what Arnie doesn't really... Arnie Slot's played football, bro. He had a career
he was a number 10. He was like a technical player.
So what's got into his head when he's become manager? For me, I feel, when you're a player, you can drift out of games, even if you're having a bad game and you've had a bad game. Other guys in the team will win the game for you, and you'll get no one will talk about you. But when you're the manager, bro, and your team has a bad game, everyone's pointing fingers at you. So this guy's thinking, I've got to build my image up here, who Arnie Slot is. He looks that type of guy. And I don't like that. Look, everyone's got their own persona. Everyone's got their own fucking football film going on in their lives and all that. Their own image on social media to make money. And that's all it is, really. I think humans sometimes
but at the same time, JK, if you're that arrogant, you still got to respect the opposition and your rivals. You know what I mean?
Be realistic.
As I said, what Arsenal have strengthened on. They've got backup for every position. They're going to start winning games that they didn't win last season. Remember, Fulham away and things like that. They're going to win those games now. So it's just the way you react as a team. And he didn't do that, bro. He reacted poorly, my friend. He disrespected everybody around him, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's how it is. That's what I loved about Ferguson. Even though we hate Ferguson, bro. Do you know what Ferguson used to do at the end of the season, bro? He didn't used to go on holiday straight away, Ferguson. You know that, yeah? What he used to do is go back to the drawing board, prepare for the new season, get the players that he wants, and he's going to look at the opposition, what they're going to strengthen on, and then go on holiday, come back for pre-season, get the players ready for the new season. That's what you do, bro. That's what a proper manager does. But Alwyn didn't do that, bro.
Yeah, this is what I don't understand about the up and coming new managers and stuff. Aren't they looking at the guys who've been there, done it? How do they do it? Like, how do they do that for so long? How do they stay at a
Yeah.
club for so long? Like
Exactly.
Ferguson, 13, 14, 15 years, God knows. Jurgen, 9 years. Only
Yeah.
great managers can stay that long, bro.
Exactly, yeah.
Simple as. You
It's
know.
sad. It really is, man. Because the way
Well,
it
it's
turned out,
just
man.
what it is, bro. Like,
You know what the worst part of it is for me is, Jacob, before you go and before I forget this one. If he went by the, by the way I'm talking about it, yeah, in regards to slowly transitioning players in while you still got the main players and then you win the league, yeah, we already know. I think Pep Guardiola is leaving at the end of the season. You see his goodbyes today again with his daughter and all this stuff. He's gone, bro. There's no doubt about it. He's gone. So he's gone out of the way. So that's one obstacle gone. The next manager that's going to manage Man City is going to be lower than the lower tier. There's no one above Pep Guardiola out there. Apart from Klopp, I don't see it.
He's the best in the world.
Yeah, so there's going to be a lower tier. So that's going to be a few years that new manager have to implement his ideas to the players and get new players in. So that's gone out the window. And then you look at Arteta. If we went by the right way, we could have won the Premier League and the Champions League this season if we stuck with the Jurgen formation and the way Arne Slot, he said, is similar to him. So that's two managers you slapped about, and you got them out the way. That means that would have been the perfect segue for you to dominate in the next 5 to 6 years while those other teams are getting ready with their new managers. You got to be smart, bro. Little old me, little Hussam, like he said in Jordan, are thinking like this. Why aren't the club thinking like this when they got people around the football club that's earning thousands a week and millions a fucking year? Doesn't make any sense, bro. How can we think like this and they don't? Because
what it is, this is what I feel, unless you're on that level of Ferguson, Mourinho and Klopp and you have that same brain, they do what they can see what we can see. You know, the Fergusons and Klopps and that. Hence why we sort of connect with them guys. These guys like Slot, who is not really a known guy, comes to Liverpool, the biggest club in England, and he's on TV everywhere around the world, bro. I don't think he's handled
it's like what you said there. I was worried when he started announcing he's going to Liverpool in early stages. Yeah. I was scared.
First major warning sign. I'm like, bro, who the fuck is this guy? What's he doing now? Telling us this. I don't need to know this. Feyenoord got about 2-3 games left.
Yeah.
Keep it chilled. Tell us at the end of the season, say, listen, I'm the new Liverpool manager. He was but he had enough time there, bro, to do his homework about Liverpool. So he didn't there. He was more showing off to phone up all his family and friends. Yeah. I'm the new Liverpool manager taking photos. Partying in Ibiza. It's his, not his priorities. He doesn't have them in order. Like for me, top priority in any football job is connect with the guys who are in the stands. You got to do that. And he ain't done that. Number 2, probably, actually, connect with the players, connect with the fans. Them two are the most important. Forget the owners, because if you're winning, they don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? And that's what
it's true. That is true, though. You think about
that's how it is. So he ain't done them basic things, man. And no one's told him, hey, listen, Arnie, you need to connect with them fans, man. I've never really seen you go to the fans and jump in the crowd with them and start.
You just come into pitch with your little walks, that funny walk he does.
Little wave and that. You know
and then
I mean,
little clap, then he disappears down the tunnel, bro. Like, what is that all about, man? That's not what we
I don't think he wants. Look, we can't say he ain't got the personality. He may be a loving guy, really happy and this, that, and that. Yeah. But for me, you got to see glimpses of it. You know, a little bit of, you could tell he's a sound guy. He don't show nothing. He's a good little poker player, I'd say.
Yeah, 100%. He can manipulate everybody, you know what I mean? Thinking like he's a better manager than he is, you know what I mean? But he never was.
Bro, earlier on you were saying, 12 was saying there's some fans who are still with Slot.
Yeah, there is.
I've not seen one, personally. I've not
around
really
the
seen
football
one.
club, innit? Around the football club. You know, these fake fans, that's what they are, man. You know, the ones I call the nerds, innit? They brainwashed a lot of people, unfortunately, bro. I mean, when you're getting finance from the football club and all that stuff, you brainwash a lot of people, especially when you got 500,000 people following you on your obviously YouTube channel and your social medias and that. So they brainwashed a lot of people, bro. You know what I mean?
They should say, you know what, we'll do this show for the cameras, and then say, listen to the owner and tell the owners, listen, we'll do a show for you. and you can watch this in the privacy of your office and that.
Yeah.
And then you'll really realise what's going on with the club, because like we're Liverpool fans, Redmen TV and all that. They're in Liverpool and stuff.
Yeah.
You got to
man.
be realistic, man. This is what I don't understand sometimes about humans. Like, don't you see what we see?
No, they refuse, innit? Come on, bro. When you're getting benefits, like, season tickets and your family members working at Liverpool Football Club and all that stuff, you know what I mean? Like, that's what these people are. They're scavengers, bro. That's what they are. Don't forget,
Yeah,
man.
like for me, I'm not into that. Like, if you've got an Elton John and Taylor Swift doing shows at Anfield, bro, how can I connect to you? I can't connect to you. Sorry.
Scavengers, bro. These
Like,
people,
come
bro. I've always said that about them. Like, they're never Liverpool fans. You know what it is, bro? When I look at the Redmond TV, these guys from Anfield rap, they look like nerds to me. Do you remember those people that get picked in PE last, and then you say, "Come on, man, come on, I've got no choice but stay there, stay in the right back position, or get in goal." I mean, those are the kind of people that's telling us about football nowadays. It's sad. It really is, mate. We let the nerds come into our game and tell us about football nowadays. That's how football's gone. Why do you think football is so robotic now, bro? It's science. It's like a science lab. That's what it is nowadays. It's so sad, bro. It is really it's sad, man. I seen them all. When I was in Philadelphia, I see them all, bro. They were all around the Liverpool hierarchies, licking their bum hole. That's how they were. All of them. James Pearce, Redmond TV, Anfield crap, all of these nerds. They were all there, bro. I saw them all. And Paul Mech knows it because I questioned him about it a few weeks ago, and he didn't reply. I mean, he said, I remember
I met
you, bro.
Paul.
I remember you, mate.
Yeah, I met Paul on that one.
The James Webster, yeah?
Yeah, he was down, bro. Really nice, actually. And that was the old days. It was that Jurgen's first game he won.
He's living the high life now, bro. You know what I mean? He's eating from a gold spoon now, bro. I mean, he went from rusty spoon to a gold spoon now, man. Silver, then gold spoon.
That's every human's choice of which way they want to go, and that's like for me the downfall. Look, I was thinking this yesterday. Crazy thing. One thing about football is this: in the old days, whenever you went on holiday anywhere and you seen a guy with a Liverpool shirt, you wouldn't say hello, you wouldn't say nothing. You should probably just put your hand out. He'll put his hand out. You shake hands, probably give each other a hug, say, "Wicked meeting you, bro."
Yeah,
that was the old school way. And what's happened is through social media. Is divided that solid base of that what I just told you there. It's destroyed that to a T. It's separated Liverpool fans, United, Chelsea.
Well, that's what that Paul Mech talks about. Every time you hear him talk, he talks about the social media crew. They don't know football. I'm thinking to myself, motherfucker, that's how you started. You're a YouTuber. You're part of social media. What the fuck are you talking about? You mental patient. You know what I mean? What is YouTube? Isn't that part of social media, or am I wrong, JK?
Yeah, it's part of it. It's one of the major ones.
So what's he talking about when he talks about social medias then? He just criticizes people on social media every single time, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm thinking to myself, motherfucker, how did you make your fortunes? Through social media. You're part of it too. You're one of the actually major parts of the social media. What are you talking? That's how mental these people are, JK. Like,
it's the gender-driven football fans. I can't believe I'm saying that.
He does not think before he speaks. That's what I said to myself. This motherfucker, like, he's come from social media. He is social media. He's part of it still. Redmond TV still exists. So why are you criticizing people who do social media when you live off it? If it wasn't for Redmond TV, you'd be nowhere near Liverpool Football Club working for them. So what are you talking about? And brainwashing everybody at the same time. It's weird, bro. It's fucking weird, man. Every time I see him, the social media people, they don't know what they're talking about, blah, 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 blah. Get out of here, man.
Like the whole world is social media, bro. Look at all the football clubs, cricket clubs. Everyone's does social media. It's like a passport. You know what I mean? It's like the social media crew. Look, for me, bro, I always say this. Look, as football fans of Liverpool, we've got to keep it old school. Let's not follow the bandwagons of United, Chelsea, Arsenal destroying the club. Like, for me, you could say it once or twice in a season. Look, the owners are not great. We're not big fans of them. I'm not. I never have been. No matter if they spent $500 million last season. But I'm not going to start every show talking about that subject, because for me, there's not enough of us to actually make a movement on that.
Exactly, man.
And also with the way the manager is, the whole situation now, me and you have not really. We've done a few shows over the last few months and stuff, and we've not really had a go at Arnie Slot. We've highlighted facts about him and the job he's done at Liverpool. He's took a Florian Wirtz worth 100 odd million, turned him into a Sunday League player who's always on the floor.
Yeah.
Okay, things like that, because there's not enough people in the club spending time with the players on the mental side of football. I've always said this. Why do you reckon a lot of youth players, 17, 18, all of a sudden are working in a chip shop 6 years later?
Or Tesco
Why?
or something, or McDonald's.
Because no one took that time out. Jurgen Klopp's the only guy who's done it.
And don't forget what Jurgen used to do. He used to bring a psychologist to the football club to mentally
work with them,
prepare the players as well as the youngsters.
Exactly that.
If you know what I mean.
And that's been scrapped then, because our players look really weak.
Look at our players now. Do they look like they're mentally okay?
I've never seen Virgil like this, bro. Have you seen Virgil's body language over the past 6 months?
Mess, bro.
Never seen that before.
Bro. Sad.
Embarrassing. It's sad, bro, because like this time next year, me and you could be saying, listen, we're meeting at the parade.
Yeah. Do you remember what I told you guys? You told me next year. Just be careful, guys. Be careful. That's what you guys told me, because we missed that on last year. I said, guys, be careful. It might not happen again, man. We've got to meet each other now. I'm at the front of the station. I remember I was telling you guys, come. And then, bro,
I was at that station for 4 hours outside it, bro, after the...
I remember, man. I wish we met, though, bro. I wish we didn't think this is going to happen, did we, really, at the time?
Look, bro, the phones all went out. Come on. You know, so...
Madness, bro.
It happens. You know what? All these technology companies worth billions, right? They can't handle big groups of people together.
No.
Like in May the 1st in Berlin and stuff, like you can't get no phone reception.
Yeah.
Why? Too many people. And it's mad. It's mad. I'm thinking, like, these companies should be able to handle the influx of thousands of people in one space.
Exactly, bro.
Like, come on. I don't understand that.
Bro, I was dying outside the station on the way back, man. Like, they made me wait for about 3 or 4 hours outside the station, man. It's raining as well. You know, it's cold rain.
It was raining. Yeah,
I was like, I didn't have the right jacket as well. You know, you need a big jacket for things like that, because it was the summer. I thought like would be all right. You know? But yeah, I was dying outside the stadium, bro. Like,
bro, me and Alante were just like helping old people, kids. Like, I'll help this woman with a pram and kids. I'll tell her, listen, everyone out the way. Because, like, for me, you got to be leaders in them sort of situations.
Oh, 100%.
But everyone was sound. No one caused no stress or nothing that day, bro. All the Liverpool fans sound
I was
as a
getting
pound,
a lot of
bro.
hugs. I was getting like, we're champions and all this stuff.
And
We're singing along. It was beautiful. And then they told me when I left, see you next year, mate. I hope so. I said, I hope so. I'm not promising anything. You never know, man. But yeah, look at the tragedy that we have right now, man. Oh, man. And we were saying, it was 1.5 million people turned up for that one. We say next season is going to be 2 million. That's what we said. 2 million, maybe slightly more. Oh, fuck, JK, man. Can't believe it, bro. I'm hurting, bro. I'm really, really hurting, because I know what route this is going to go to, bro. It's going to be years before we come back again, mate. And I've seen this before. That's the thing. That's why I'm worried, bro. I've seen this before. Same type of way with Graham Souness. I see the same with Arne Slot.
Do you think they will risk that another year? Because think about it, bro. 9 years with Klopp, they built that foundation up, spent $500 million last summer. So they're thinking about, they're not really thinking about it, because they're not like them type of owners, but it's all in place to go forward now. Like, you've had the Klopp years, you've got the foundation, the mindset's there, everyone knows. Wirtz came from Germany, he could have gone to Madrid, Barca, Bayern. He chose Liverpool. Why?
Bro, the thing is, you got to look at, forget about the new players, bro. They're not even suitable for Liverpool anyway. What you got to look at is the best players that we have. You know what I mean? They're aging, bro. They're aging now. They're struggling on the pitch. They can't even do the basics anymore. We're asking for like too much of them when you watch us, and they can't do it. So we're still keeping them around, like Virgil and things like that. I remember 3 years ago, I said that we better start preparing Virgil's replacement now. 3 years ago this was, and everybody was just ignoring me. I said, guys, we need this now, because there will be at a stage these players are going to be too old. Get the right winger that's going to replace Salah. So when Salah leaves, the right winger is going to take his place straight away. That, as we used to do in the 70s. That's what we... If you think about the 70s and 80s, bro, it was... I think they were way ahead of their time, JK. Because when I look at that structure with Bill Shankly to Bob Paisley to Joe Fagan to Kenny, it's something beautiful because number one, you don't have to spend a lot of money in that structure. Because what they used to do, bro, is you get the players ready and then you get them from the youth, whatever it is. Whoever you could find that's similar to the player that's they replacing. You got the player there already, 25, whatever it is. Jimmy Case. Let me give you a Jimmy Case, Sammy Lee example. I met them too, by the way. I love them. They're brilliant. Jimmy Case was there, Scouts or whatever it is, on the right wing, and then they brought in Sammy Lee. Kept him in the reserves, but played him now and again in the cups and sometimes in the league in the same position. As soon as there was a resale value for Jimmy Case, Liverpool sold him when he was about 28, 29 to Brighton. Got a lot of money for him. And then what happened? The next player that's going to replace him was already there, understanding the Liverpool system in the what do you call it, in the reserves. And then, you know, he pushes on to the first team. Remember in the old days, JK, what did they say about Liverpool? There's only two teams at Liverpool. The Liverpool first team, and what was the other one, JK?
Liverpool reserves, yeah.
There you go, bro. Because the Liverpool reserves were so good, guys. When they come into the first team, there was no difference. That's how good we was. They were winning championships in the reserves, and they were winning championships in the first team. That's how you run a football club. That's what you do if you're smart. If you don't want to spend money. Do you know what I mean, JK?
Yeah.
You buy them cheap, you develop them as players who's similar to them, and then you just replace them with those players and sell those players. So you make finance on top of that as well. It was smart, bro. We did that so many times, and people don't even recognize that. We got rid of Kenny Dalglish. Sorry, we got rid of Kevin Keegan. Kenny Dalglish came in. We got rid of Ian Rush. John Aldridge came in. Kenny couldn't play anymore. Peter Beardsley came in. We got rid of obviously Ray Kennedy. Ronnie Whelan came in. We got rid of Terry McDermott. Steve McMahon came in. We got rid of Souness. Ronnie Whelan became the midfielder. He moved from wing to midfield. Got rid of Souness. Ronnie Whelan to midfield. John Barnes on the left. See what I'm saying, bro? That's what we did. People forget. It was Ronnie Whelan that actually replaced Ray Kennedy, the great Ray Kennedy. It was actually Ronnie Whelan that played on the left. And then he transferred himself into a midfielder. Him and Steve McMahon was a force in that midfield in the 80s. My favorites. Steve McMahon. Yeah, mate, they were nasty. They didn't take any shit. They take you out. So you put John Barnes on the left. You revert Ronnie Whelan to midfield, John Barnes on the left. Phil Neal left right back. Steve Nicol came in. Remember that? Alan Kennedy left back position. Who came in there? Gary Ablett. Ray Clemens left. Who came in? Bruce Grobbler. Was it Lawrenson started getting injured? Who did they bring in? Gillespie. Next to Alan Hansen. Yep. It's smart moves, mate. Cheap moves, but smart moves. Yeah. Similar players replacing similar players. That's what it was. And people don't know that about Liverpool. That's what it was, like a revolving door. The problem with the modern day football, guys, the issue that we have with modern day football, we're too sentimental. We keep players way over their time now. When they reach 30, they should be gone. Or 28, 29, get a resale value, sell them on. They'll be sentimental. Those Liverpool teams in their 70s and 80s, why were they successful? Because they were willing to let players go to replace them with younger players that's fresh. To keep the success going. It was like this every single time. Nowadays, Salah can't leave. Virgil can't leave. They're here till they're 35, man. What the fuck is going on? Like, what is this? Are you interested in success, or are you interested in, players staying way over their time? Choose a path, bro. Choose a path, man. I choose success because that's what Liverpool's all about. Madness, bro. Which manager would you want now? Alonso isn't an option. Klopp in it, man. Get Klopp back. Get my guy back, bro, man. JK said Areola. So, JK wants Areola, guys, by the way.
His face would annoy me, I think. He's got such an annoying face, man. He just like he looks something out of a Frankenstein film.
It scares me, bro. I don't understand how Slot is so confident that he can turn it around. Is he going to get full control? Did Hughes mess up the last transfer window? I suppose only summer will tell us. If he's staying, bro, the story that's going around is Amrish. Well, from what I've said this 3 weeks ago, but it just came out a couple of days ago. Actually, I said if you look at, I think there's an actual stream I did with the hierarchies on the thumbnail. Michael Edwards, Richard Hughes, and that. Look for that stream. I said it 3 weeks ago, but obviously Paul Joyce said it a couple of days ago. He said this team, big up Connor, by the way, and big up Gary as well, blah blah blah. What they said is Arne Slot did not choose these players. He did. It was the hierarchies that brought these players in. So basically, they've already got excuse to keep Arne Slot in the job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is their pick. So, but the thing is, what I said is, regardless who brought the players in, you still stayed and managed this team. So your talents as a head coach should still be shining. You know what I mean? It's not like we brought in bad players. We brought in good players. So still show us something. If you don't win the league, but at least, be dominant to finish in the top 3. You know what I mean, JK?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He ain't done nothing like that. Exactly that. Show us a bit of something. Which way we're heading with this team and your style of play on that.
Mm-hmm.
We look weak. We just like going for a stroll in the garden, like type of football, and conceding 4 goals away to a Villa team that's getting ready for a Europa League final next week. Like, what's going on here? You know what I mean, bro? There with Watkins, bro. Like, come on.
And they're telling us we know how to play against Liverpool because they hold a high line and laughing about it.
High
He was
line.
laughing, bro. He was laughing. Bro.
He was thinking, he was wrapping his hands. I'll get some goals before the final. Sorted. Come on, man. Villa got beat by Tottenham 2-0 last
Can you
week.
believe, man? I don't care about the
Tottenham,
personal.
bruv.
I don't care about the personal. I don't want to know about the personal. I don't want to know. Like everyone telling you it's a different personnel, though. I don't care. But Tottenham
What
had
do
a
you mean?
pattern of play. They had a pattern of play. What Tottenham did is they pushed up, they closed them down next to their goal, and Villa couldn't get out. And that's how Tottenham beat them. Go back and look at that game. That's what I'm saying about people. People don't study games, man.
Did
You need to
study
put
that
pressure.
game? Come on.
You need to put pressure on team in order for them to lose the ball. You don't add on to it. Come on, man. It's crazy, bro.
Even Chelsea came and got a point. Like, come on. Chelsea got battered by Forest the week before 3-0.
Well, that's the excuse, Amrish. Apparently, he didn't choose these players, so that's why he's so confident that he told the hierarchies, well, this is not my players.
Yeah, but that's bullshit because we know why.
Big up Hines, man. Big up
You
Hines.
got Florian Wirtz, Isaac, Ekatike, Kirkes, and Frimpong coming to your team. Come on, bro. You should be thinking in your hands, thinking, great, can't wait for this.
Fucking joke, mate.
What a joke. I don't want to hear no excuse. Oh, they're not my players. Who are your players then, bro? That fucking defender from Sunderland, what's his name?
Yeah, it looks like it. Big up Dan.
That defender from Sunderland who he wanted, who was with him
I
at
remember
Feyenoord.
from final.
Get the hell out of here, man.
We're linked to final players as well. That Minte, whatever his name is, Brighton. That's what we're linked to now. Oh man.
No.
Oh,
No, Minte's a good little player, but he ain't Liverpool.
the standards is different, bro.
Come on, bro. Minte
He
is
is
a
an
good player.
arrogant. Look at this. Look for Amrish. He is an arrogant Dutch prick. Does not respect any team. He doesn't respect nothing, bro. That's what you do. What I said earlier, bro. When you win a league, expect other teams to show you respect, and you are their target. That's what you do. But this motherfucker went into the season. Oh, we're gonna outscore teams so we could transition during the season. Because of the performance of last season and all the teams last season, we was way ahead of them, head and shoulders above everybody, 10 points clear, could have been 20 if we wanted to. That kind of attitude. You don't go with that shit, man. That's why I said he does not understand the Premier League. He does not understand the Premier League. The Premier League is very hard to retain. Isn't that right, JK?
It's hard. It's hard. and his attitude ain't right for Liverpool.
He's
And
mental,
England.
bro. The guy's mental, bro. He's mentally
It's
deranged.
like, chill out, bro. You're not fucking Einstein. You're not Jesus. You never fed the whole world with 5 pieces of bread and stuff. Like, chill out, bro.
The guy, look what he did last season, for example, JK. Like we're still in the season. The guy goes to IB for DJing, and you know his head is so big here at the time, here, JK. Yeah, he had monster beats. It looked like mini beats. I mean, the big monster beats, it became mini beats because his head is so big. What an idiot, man. Oh, God.
Arrogance
Rubbish,
is
bro.
not a good thing, man.
It ain't, bro.
It's been his downfall.
Don't have a big head like that, man. Don't do that shit, man.
Be thankful you got the opportunity to be at such a big club like Liverpool. We've got millions of fans, bro. And be wise. Don't follow that Hollywood arrogance, like, oh, I've got 1 million subscribers on the best now, sort of attitude. Like, keep your feet on the ground, and that's how Liverpool roll. Keep your feet on the ground. You know what I mean?
Man, if he embraced the city and took it on, he would have loved it. I swear to you, Jake, he would have loved it, mate. If we all stuck together. Yeah. Madness, man. What could have been in it, really? It's what could have been now. Big up Heinz. What are you saying? I think it's between 2 managers, in my opinion, Sebastian Hornes and Ariola. Maybe. Yeah, you could be right, bro. But then again, they could give you a shock, you know what I mean? The thing is, bro, what you need to worry about, Heinz, let me go back to that message. What you need to worry about is, and I don't think people talk about it enough, in my opinion, JK. Do you want a yes man, or do you want a person that's against authority, like a dictator? You got to choose between the two. I choose a dictator because if you look at the greatest clubs that ever existed, like including us, who was the greatest managers that ever lived at Liverpool Football Club? They were all dictators. There wasn't like pussios. They wasn't saying yes to the owners every single time. Oh, you can't get no money this summer, so we're not going to get you players. Okay. They don't, listen, none of them say that. They always push for good players coming through the door. Mm-hmm. And that's what you need. You need a dictator. You should never go for a yes man, because this is a yes man we've got right now. I mean, yeah, but it is what it is.
Yeah, because he's counting his lucky days. He's at Liverpool, bro.
Come
you know
on,
what I mean? He's thinking, what the hell have I done to get
caution signs underneath him every day, mate. I mean, the
Yeah.
biggest club in fucking England, man. How to say this? Speaking slowly on emotions, Mark says. Now, but I think Edwards and Hughes should go with Slot. I think the whole hierarchy should go.
Yeah,
bro.
get rid of them all.
All of them, bro.
The 7 guys with
This ain't no
iPads, get rid of them as well.
This ain't no short-term Liverpool. I keep it, like I said to JK in the beginning, they keep telling me this is a business. Business is a long-term thing. Business is something you improve on every single time. You know what Dean said to me earlier, bro? He cracked me up. He said, we've been conceding the same goals all season. Players turning around, taking a shot, and it goes in it. He said, in the Villa game, I've seen new goals, man. He said, they're scoring new goals now. Curling it in top corners. Without no pressure.
Taking kidney pie.
People slipping over. You know, like Soboslai and giving goals away. He said, there's new goals we conceded now. We was conceding the same goals before. Now I see new goals. Yeah, man. What a guy, man. What a guy. Big up, Gary. We said Isak won't work at this club. Well, when I told everybody that's trying to take claim to Alvarez, ask JK, how long have I been saying Alvarez, JK? How long have I been the advocate for Alvarez?
Even when Isak was the link. You always wanted him.
Thank you very much. Because everybody's trying to take claim for Alvarez now. I said Alvarez suits Liverpool down to a T. Any formation you play, Alvarez can play that. It's just common sense. Now I hear other people saying Alvarez. No, bro. I was the first one. Go and check my pre-recorded video. I think it's 2024 I said that. I put Alvarez and Nunes together. And I said, let's swap them around. Give them Nunes. He speaks Spanish boy, quick. You know what I mean? They might like that. Give them some little bit of money on the side. Get Alvarez the other way. That's what I said. Go and check out my video. Pre-recorded videos on there. Everybody's trying to take claim to that. Go and watch it, man.
No, I remember that time.
Yeah. And I got my friend, one of my friends, I thought he was my friend, saying him and another dude said it first. And I said it on his channel, JK, as well. I actually said it on his channel. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro, man. Don't do things like that, man. Don't be a nasty person. Just because you like suck it up to the big YouTubers, man. I love that shit, man. Give credit where credit is due, because I know football. I'm not like you guys. I played football. I've got professional players in my list. Show me yours. Isak won't work at this club with who's this? Alonso, I don't know that 9F to Chelsea. Sorry, Alonso to Chelsea. Nagelsmann. Now, do you want Nagelsmann, JK? Do you think he's all right? He's all right to Liverpool?
Nah, he's got another dodgy face as well. He looks miserable.
Yeah.
Like,
Isak.
he does work. He works well with words though, like, for Germany and that. You know what I mean? Plays him on the left and stuff.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, bro, he's got the World Cup, and he went through a phase while he was the manager of Germany. He was losing a lot of games.
Do you think he's right though? Isak won't work at Liverpool.
I think he will. I think when you just look at him, he's a finisher, and with the right manager who knows how to work with a
Thank you,
9
Heinz,
and
bro.
10,
Appreciate you, Heinz.
then it's cool.
Thank you, Heinz. Thank you, Heinz. Yeah, I agree, bro. I'm not completely disregarding Isak, guys. I think I've got to give him a chance. He hasn't had no chance this season. We just like pushed him out there thinking things are going to be
that was
right.
a bad
And
way.
the team is bad. That's why I said slowly integrating new players in. Remember Jurgen, guys? What did he do with Fabinho and Robertson when it didn't work? Took them out of the team, make them. You know what I love about Klopp, bro? And people never clock onto that. Robertson came in, bro, in the first team when we started the season. Yeah, couldn't do shit. Couldn't pass, couldn't cross, couldn't defend. Jurgen took him out of the team and played Moreno. Remember, Moreno kept him playing. And then Robertson just, in a few months later, Robertson just got angry. I need to start playing, he said. He was moaning in the press conferences and all that stuff. And all of a sudden, Robertson became Robertson. That's what you got to do. It's the same as what he did with Wijnaldum. Remember, in the away game against Barcelona, Wijnaldum was a striker, bro. People forget that. It wasn't Firmino. It wasn't like Salah or Mane. It was Wijnaldum that was the number 9. In the second, we lost that game 3-0, as you guys remember. And luckily, Osman Dembele missed open goal, hit over the crossbar. Who scored recently, by the way, and did that phone call thing and put it down. I don't forget Osman Dembele. We're going to get our revenge on you, you scumbag. So, yeah. So, in the second game, this time, they benched Wijnaldum. And they put Milner in the team. Salah was absent because of injury. Head injury against Newcastle, as I remember. Remember, he had a concussion or something. And Firmino was injured, as you guys remember. He just came on, I think, in the second half against Barcelona at the new camp. So both of them wasn't in the team. So Shaqiri, Origi, and Milner started that game. Obviously, we got the goals in the first half. And then the second half, they brought on Wijnaldum. Do you guys know Wijnaldum's supposed to be a DM in that? When he came on the second half, he's supposed to be, blocking Messi and all that stuff. But no, Wijnaldum was so angry. Every time we went forward, he was in the 6-yard box waiting for the ball. And then he scored. Obviously, he put it through the goalkeeper, the first one. And the second one is when Shaqiri crossed it in and he headed the second one in. That's man management. That's what you do. He made Wijnaldum so angry, he did something out of, something extraordinary on the pitch that he's never done before, which get us back into the game and win the game. There you go, man. That's what you do as a head coach. You play with players' minds. Psychological game works. And that's what Jurgen did with Wijnaldum. Scored 2 goals. Origi scored, of course, the first one and the last one. When he scored from a corner when Trent did what he did. There you go, man. That's psychological. That's what I'm talking about. Play with players' minds, man. And that's what Jurgen did. Very genius move. Normal circumstances, Wijnaldum would have started that game. But he didn't do that. He kept him on the bench. It's like a dog, innit? It's like a dog when you're holding the dog on a leash, JK. When they want to go out and run after things. As soon as he released him, Wijnaldum did what he did, man. Madness, bro. Madness. I love Jurgen, man. I really do, bro. I really do. Like, the more I studied him, the more it made me. I was amazed, bro. What he had to cope with and what he did, bro. I was amazed, bro. Genius, man. Absolute genius. Slot is still the guy that plays everyone out of position. Yeah, we're still playing midfielders as a centre back and right backs, bro. Nothing's
Yeah,
changed.
Alisson's playing up front next week.
Yeah,
Sunday.
Alisson is going to be the water carrier when he's injured, and he's going to play out front in the next game. Rumors about him getting sacked are heating up. Apparently, Mark Gordon is coming back to England to get him gone. That's what I've heard. That is what I've heard. So we'll see. We'll see. Big up, Dan boy. Big up, Danny boy. Big up, big up, big up. Gary, you know when you do coded stuff, I think so. Connor, big up, Connor. When Gary does the coded stuff, I don't understand anything. I'm 47, bro. I can't understand everything, man. We definitely need a striker in the summer. Isak can't be relied on, and Gakpo up top. I prefer not to speak. Do you agree with that, JK?
Like for me, Isaac, I got no problem with him. Let him get a nice little World Cup going, little bit of training pre-season. He ain't played for ages, so he'll be all right. For me, Gakpo, bro, he had 2 games, Chelsea and Tottenham, to smash it.
Who's great?
It was the main. He didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
Villa
that's
game.
the player. That's the player. Sorry, that's the player in Sunderland you was talking about. Gertrude. Big up, Mark, man.
Gertrude, yeah, that's the one, bro. Yeah,
Big
nice
up, bro.
one for that.
Big up for that, man. Nice one, man. Love the chat, man.
Gertrude,
Appreciate
bro.
it.
We were after
I
him.
love it, man. Innit? We're early hours in the morning and people are with us, man. We're bored people. We are fucked, innit? So what could we do? What could we do? Slot should have been sacked after the Wayne Lineker picture. Is there a picture like that? Wayne Lineker? Oh my God. Wayne Lineker? It's not Gary Lineker, by the way. That's his brother. The party animal. The weirdo.
What's Arnie doing, man?
What's he doing, man? What a dopey. That's dumb. Wayne Lineker. Oh my God. We're finished, man. Wayne.
We're finished now, man.
Do you guys know Wayne Lineker? He's a corrupt motherfucker, man. Oh, man. What a shame. At least Hoeneß has won the German Cup for Stuttgart. I don't even know what that has he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. At least he's got winning pedigree. That's all right. Yeah, man. I don't know any of this, JK. Read this, please, bro.
So
Liverpool need 2 9s in the SS and in the striker's position, right? And 2 wingers, a 6. Liverpool have to go back to basics.
Like spot on, because for me, I don't think we need 2 9s. We've got 2 9s. I'm gonna leave that area alone.
Well, do we need a striker though, JK?
Yeah, I would say we need one. Let's go with that, because for me,
who do you think we should get?
Like for me, bro, Darwin Núñez, I would just say, bro, come back, run.
Yeah,
get some excitement, give me some energy, give me something.
A lot of people are saying that, actually. A lot of people are saying that, bro.
2 wingers for sure. Wingers who play right-footed and play on the right wing, and left-footed and play on the left wing, who can get the ball, turn and cross the ball straight to the striker. That would help. DM for me, mine and Norman's #1 priority since years. DM is DM, bro. Put Fabinho when he came to Liverpool in this team, we wouldn't have conceded 70, 80 goals or whatever we've done.
Yeah.
So very important. Yeah. I
don't know why it's like a taboo area for these owners, I've noticed. DM. We always fail to get a DM. Have you noticed that? Every time we go for one, we fail. It's weird, isn't it?
And Fabinho,
and they know you strengthen that position, is likely you will win titles. You know what I mean? When we got Fabinho,
if we got Rodri in, when Man City brought him, bro, we'll be 25 Premier League.
Have you seen when Rodri is even Rodri now? Was a semi-fit Rodri, like an ACL Rodri? Yeah. When Man City don't have him in midfield, do you see the midfield the way it is, bro?
Makes a difference. Yeah. Makes a difference.
Crazy. Dean's crash outs are elite. Yeah, it's brilliant, bro. It is brilliant. Because he comes from the heart, Connor. He comes from the heart, bro. He doesn't fake it. He's not a fake guy, man. He's an older guy like myself, bro. He's younger than me, but that's what it is. Allow Dembele, Fozi. We need him to cook Arsenal. Oh, yeah. I agree. We do.
Oh, we're all supporting PSG that day.
Yeah, we're all supporting PSG on that day, man. Yeah. I don't want to hate Arsenal fans. We're champions of Europe. No. Get Lewandowski on 1-year deal. Good point. Great shout. But the thing is, bro, with the Lewandowski do this closing down and running and havoc, that's the thing we need. We need
He's staying in the box. I'll score. Got a striker.
yeah,
Only.
it's similar to Isak. Liverpool needs someone that could run about and cause havoc.
Yeah,
Bro.
cause a bit of stress.
Yeah. Slot should have been sacked 6 months ago. Liverpool need to 100%, bro. Start acting worth and arrogance. Start moving and looking towards. Was it looking to 3 years? I don't know.
Down
3
the line.
years down
3 years
the line.
down the line.
Okay. 3 years down the line. Yeah. So yeah, 100%. I agree with you, Gary, bro. Yeah, bro. Bro, you know me, Gary. I don't. You have to be like proper wordings. This modern thing ain't for me, bro. Maybe 20 years ago, maybe I would have understood everything. These coded words. But yeah, JK, let's finish it off, bro. I'm getting ready for the
bro.
UFC. My TV's
Nice
crashed.
one, man.
Anytime, bro. You know that, man. I told you guys once I start getting things going, I'm gonna get you guys back on. And I think I'm a man of my word, right? I did say it. So whenever you guys ask me now, look, you're always on. So, and thank you for coming on, bro, and helping me out, of course.
No worries, man.
Appreciate that, bro.
JK, panel chat.
Big up, man. From champions to top 5 race with Bournemouth in 12 months. That's fucking crazy, bro.
That's it, bro.
Man.
That's
It's
like
a
winning
joke.
the lottery and
It's
losing
an
it all in the
absolute
year.
joke, guys. Honestly, like it's embarrassing. That's the best word I could describe it. I don't know if you agree with me with that one. It's embarrassing. Enrique is a good choice. Thoughts on Ivan Toney? What do you think about Enrique? If he becomes available, would you take him, JK?
Oh, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Ivan Toney instead of Lewandowski.
Nah.
Still too slow, right? We need pace, right? Closing down from the front. That's what you
Just, I don't know, not for me. I just feel we just need energy right now.
There you go. Spot on.
You know?
Guys, like, share, and subscribe. If you're watching this back, please get in the comment section and say whatever you want. I want to build that comment section and that chemistry on there. If you know what I mean. Even JK will come on there if he sees it. So, you know what I mean? He will talk back to you guys. I want to make build a community. That's the whole point. Please get in the Discord. I love this Discord. It's brilliant. We've got good human beings in there, good YouTubers, you know, if you know what I mean, that you guys are aware of already. Please go to the Discord and follow us on there. You don't need to put your phone number or anything like that. It's free for everybody. We put me, Dean, Uncle Rods, Nick, of course, you guys know Nick, who does videos from, when other YouTubers, he picks up clips of other YouTubers, and he basically.
Oh, the Australian lad, yeah.
Yeah, he's a brilliant lad, wicked lad. He's one of my friends, good friends, man.
I like him.
Yeah, he's honest, man. He's a very honest guy. Yeah, so please follow us on the Discord. Everybody's on there. Everybody that comes on the chat in this channel, there's no phone numbers or anything like that, guys. It's just you click on it, you're in. Simple as that. That's all you have to do. And every single time we go on YouTube, we put it on there, and because the notification, JK, it doesn't really come up sometimes. I've noticed on YouTube, and we keep hearing that in the chat a lot as well. The notification never alerts them that we're on. If you know what I mean.
Okay.
So this does. This is us in it. So yeah, me, Dean, Uncle Rods, Nick. There's Rich from United is in there as well. Nems has got his own channel. The young Nems who's always in the chat. All these people are on there. Beans and Toast. Everybody's in there. We're building, man. I want to build towards 100, 200 people. So once we get there, all the channels will be thriving. That's the whole point of it, guys. So I gratefully appreciate that. Sorry, Steve, we're leaving. You come at the wrong time, bro. Big up, Steve. Always, bro. Always.
Yeah,
bro.
bless, man.
I'll be back
All
tomorrow
good,
for the Man United game, guys. Please tune in that time. Big up, Steve, brother. Big up, my bro. We're just leaving as soon as you arrive. Take care, everybody. See you soon.